Back.
Damn.
What do you think, homie? We're doing this shit for like pros, right?
Love it. Love it.
That's right.
I love what you did. Love your growth.
Thank you, man. Thank you for sure, man. You guys are part of that, helping that, man. I appreciate that for real. All right, people, you guys know what it is. It is the one, it's the only, the American Cholo podcast, broadcasting to you live directly from North Hollywood, California, man. And it's New Year. We're in 2023. I wonder how many times I'm going to write that wrong in the fucking invoices and shit, right? You know that, dude. It takes about a good month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it's Happy New Year. I think, what is it? Maybe 2 weeks you can say Happy New Year after that.
That's over.
Right?
Yeah,
well, we can still say Happy New Year, homeboy.
Yeah, we're a couple days in.
How's your beard been, fool?
Fuck, it's walking, homie.
It's
It's gonna be in 4K right now. There it is.
Look
Boo
at
got
that.
a new camera.
Boo Boo got a new
How you
camera.
like me now, motherfuckers?
The hate is real, Boo Boo.
Hell
They're really
yeah,
gonna hate on you.
boy.
Boo Boo got a new camera for 2023, homie.
4K. That motherfucker's nice.
We stepping up the game today. We got all kind of new stuff in the building, man. Santa Claus was good to Gilly Gil because Gilly's a good boy.
That's
man.
right,
Gilly's a
that's
good
right.
boy.
Oh,
Even when I'm a
yeah.
bad boy, I'm a good boy, homeboy.
Hell yeah.
So let's get it in, man. Today, our next guest is a guy who's usually behind the scenes. He's been behind the scenes of many well-known rappers, actors, you name it. I heard even a couple of porn stars, fool. You know? we might ask. I don't know, fool. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Our next guest is out of South Central Los Angeles. He is a photographer, director, Conejo's manager, handler, and main photographer. Please give it up to the homie Prime. What's up, Big Prime?
What's good, Gil? I'm here to be here. Happy to be here too.
Oh man, how you doing, carnal?
Doing good, you know.
I've known Prime for, well, I feel like I've known you forever. First of all, because no, seriously, because you're the kind of guy that you kind of just get that connection with. At least with you and I, there's certain people that you don't get that connection with. You and I think off the top, we got that connection. And it's a beautiful thing. And but the thing was, I never knew your story, fool. I never really knew who you were. I trusted you enough to not do a background check.
We've seen you at enough concerts.
Yeah, I see you messing with Conejo. I said, Prime's good. That's all I knew. That's all I knew. Because other than that, usually, we from the guys. You like, hey, who the fuck is this guy? Let me call somebody. Call somebody.
You gotta call people from Pacoima. They know me.
I gotta call out Paco Mero.
Yeah.
I know a lot
Shout out to Mob G.
That's right. Shout out to the homies from Pacas, homie. Hey, shout out to Big Blasto too, by the way,
right.
homie. Blasto
That's right,
blessed us
Blasto,
with
the
this,
homie.
homeboy.
Some streetwear.
Yeah, don't trip. If I'm gonna charge Blasto like fucking $50 for this shit.
Hey, I love the red though. I love the red.
Come on, homie. I ain't scared of
Homies don't trip. Homies don't trip.
That's right. It's all love, homie. Sue Whoop in the building today,
Sue
homeboy.
Whoop.
Gail's already Sue Whoop all of a sudden. Hey, so let's get right into it, man. Where were you born and raised at?
I was born in Michoacán, Mexico.
Michoacán, carnal.
Yeah. My family is mostly from Jalisco, but I was born in Michoacán. That's where my dad was born as well.
But you're not. Oh, you are a little güero. The Jaliscos are usually a little
Yeah,
güero,
well, all my cousins are güeros. I'm the darkest out of the family.
one?
The whole family.
Out of all of them.
Yeah, all of them. They're all like little canelos. and shit.
You're literally the dark sheep.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you were born in Michoacán. How long were you out of Mexico for?
A year and some change. We crossed over here, and then we landed in East LA. We were there for Boyle Heights, actually, right there on Esperanza and Whittier. And then to like 4 or 5 years, we went up north for like 9 months to Watsonville.
You might be in order. Hold
Low
on.
key.
Hey, check the paperwork, Holmes.
Check the
paperwork.
The paperwork. I didn't check it. I didn't check it. Check the paperwork. Look, he's getting ready for like that. Prime got exposed.
Got exposed. Cut this clip right here.
Cut the clip. I'll make my views off this clip alone. Exposing Prime.
And then 9 months later, my uncle got shot. And then my grandma ended up buying a house in South Central.
Your uncle got shot in Watsonville?
And in Boyle Heights.
Oh, okay, in East LA.
And he's from Wyfin, so my grandma freaked out. And then they moved to South Central.
How old was your uncle at the time?
Probably like early 20s.
Oh, he was a young guy?
Yeah.
And what year was this around?
It was probably like 93, 94.
Oh, yeah.
No, hold on. 91, 92.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're a young guy. Then you guys say, I'm going to go to a better place. And he said, I'm going to South Central.
Exactly, bro. That was a whole different thing because I was used to in Boyle Heights being like a neighborhood kid, like walking around. And then when I went to South Central, everybody's segregated. Everybody's to themselves.
Yeah, because East LA is more of a like small Mexico type.
Yeah, and it's more community based.
Right.
Like everybody knows each other.
So it's like night and day.
Yeah, it was definitely night and day. We were not allowed to get out the house. We were just like, yo, stay here. Like, don't get out the gate. because it was we were like one of the first Mexican.
So it's because the
families
brothers
that-
were out there.
Yeah, that and a bunch of chaos.
Yeah.
Prostitution, gangs, Crips, Bloods, and then that's basically what it was.
Especially back then, the whole smile.
Especially back then, you know, for us it was tough, like being accepted in like in a black
Community.
neighborhood, you know.
Yeah.
So what kind of experience were you having as a kid?
Everything, bro, everything.
So
racial rights when I was
was it
in
like that?
elementary.
Drop the
In
comments.
elementary.
Elementary, I was already had racial rights.
Damn.
For me, it was like every year. I don't know why.
Wait, back it up.
Every year.
In elementary, you were having racial rights?
Yeah.
Over the dodgeball or what the fuck?
You know what was weird?
Shit, homie.
By the time we hit,
Shit's
by-
rough in South Central.
No,
Play.
I was. By the time we hit middle school, every year on Cinco de Mayo, for some reason,
Was it the
I don't-
raza getting pumped up?
it was both sides. Everybody knew. I don't know why.
But that was like that in Cinco de Mayo. I think it's still like that.
Yeah, and it was normal. And you know what? A lot of these people that we were fight, they were our friends in classes. But,
but just
that
the Cinco
day,
de Mayo was like,
it was
we're all
on.
fighting.
But the next day, everybody's back to normal.
Oh, shit. Well, at least they weren't shooting each other.
Nah,
Not yet.
not yet.
Not yet,
Not
right?
yet, not
And this
yet.
was in junior high.
He was in
when
junior
you got
high.
into those
Yeah.
riots.
Yeah, earlier than that, for sure, in elementary. But in junior high is when I realized it was like every Cinco de Mayo. I was like, what the hell? Every Cinco de
But
Mayo.
was it the Rasta person up? It had to be if it's
And
Cinco de Mayo.
it was
Nah,
no.
this is-
no,
nah,
well,
you got a little pride.
well,
Fuck no.
Well, my middle school was in the East Coast Crip neighborhood. If
Okay.
you know East Coast Crips,
Yeah.
you know what it is. Like
Yeah.
probably the most violent Crip gang in South Central.
For sure.
And so it was like, I don't know, it was just weird. I don't know who or what, but everybody knew on Main Street the Crips would hang out. I mean,
Did it
blacks.
become like a tradition? It's Cinco
A
de Mayo, let's go
tradition.
fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically what it was. Every Cinco de Mayo.
It was fun. It was fun though. Huh?
It was fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're the one with your head busted up.
And you know what? It wasn't personal because the next day you see those guys at
Yeah.
third period, second period. and it was nothing.
shit.
It was just like
Just
whatever.
talk about it, huh?
Yeah, let's talk about
yeah,
it. Whatever.
put
It
your
wasn't.
ass.
It wasn't a major. It got more serious when high school and then we started seeing the Florence and the East
that,
Coast
like-
Crips because I'm from the Florence district, so
Right.
Yeah.
and it's one of the most racial areas.
At that time, though, in the early 90s, was Florence and East LA, East
Coast.
East Coast getting along?
That time, yeah.
At that time,
Yeah.
right? It's before their war kicked off.
Before they, the port.
And then once that thing kicked off, it was
it was tough.
it was rough for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, and that was a real bad racial time in the history of Los Angeles because you had aside from gang members getting shot and killed, you had a lot of innocent people.
And
getting
then
shot.
I was
had the
living,
riots
and I was
going
living in the Crip side. I was living in the East.
Oh, you
Coast
were on the
side.
Crip side.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. I was
So-
like there on 60th and Main. That's where I was mostly raised.
So they knew you.
They knew they were cool with us because of one of the homies' cousin was a tattoo artist, and he would tattoo all of them fools up. So that house was in touch. But if you were brown, bro, and you're walking through the street,
Yeah, it was
they're gonna
over.
press the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How did they press up like pretty much anybody they didn't know, right?
Anybody that was brown and they didn't know.
But it was the same way on the other side of the block, like say
Yeah.
with the homies, right?
For
Doing
sure.
the same thing.
It was the same way.
All right.
was the same
So
way.
did you end up graduating out of the South Central?
Graduating, what do you mean?
Like high school?
Oh yeah, no,
I
actually,
graduated to the Pinta. We could talk about that. We'll talk about that in a little
that was
bit.
like a little more later.
You're
That was
about
2 years
20.
later.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I went to Fremont High for a little bit. I fucked up.
What kind of student were you?
I was a okay student.
But were you a marihuano? That's cholo?
Yeah, marijuana.
Rocker?
More on the cholo side. More like tag banger.
Okay.
You know, it's very popular that time. Tag
Absolutely.
banging. And we know obviously everybody around me was Florence family, so it's always like that type of environment.
Right.
But it was like anybody else, just like bald and just chilling. But
Right.
then ended up going to high school from Fremont to downtown high school, and then that's where I enjoyed it better because you get to see everybody from every neighborhood there, from the Valley, from East LA, Compton,
What high school is this now?
downtown business magnet.
Oh,
Yeah.
downtown business
Yeah,
management.
magnet.
Oh, Magnet.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a smart guy.
Yeah.
We got a smart guy in the building. Now we got a smart guy in the building. All right. So how or who found out that you were, because you are an intelligent guy. Was it a teacher? Who was it that really found out, hey, wait, this guy's...
Nah, it was just like what happened. I fucked up a semester in Fremont High School. Fucked up the whole semester, and they called me from another school because I applied for several schools, right? Because I didn't want to just go to school with all the same girls, all the same homies. Like, it's boring. Like, bro, like everybody's going from elementary, middle school, high school. Everybody, is
Well,
like.
some people like that, Prime.
I did.
Some people did.
No, I didn't.
I didn't, and then I applied to several, and eventually one of them called me, while I was already a semester in, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I get to start afresh.
Fresh new.
And I did it. And I already had friends. I already had homies that were also going over there as well.
Was the schools structured differently?
It was structured differently. But it was as crazy as it was. As like any other high school. Temple Street, Diamond Street trying to fuck us up every after school and shit. Same shit. Same. It was the same. It was just different neighborhoods, bro.
It's kind of nuts how we laugh about this right now, but if we had our kids going through that, I'd be pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, my kids are going through school and they're getting
going
beat
to
up, and I'll be like, nah,
this ain't
homie.
happening.
Yeah,
But that was normal.
Yeah, it was normal because, we're from South Central and everybody there was from like Pico Union or that downtown area. And it's like a whole different section right there.
And
18th Street, everybody was there.
Everybody has a little different vibe to them, right?
Different vibe. And we were different. So we kind of stuck to our own. And every day there was like fools out there waiting for us. Like, just waiting for us. Every day.
Every day somebody's trying to punch a ticket.
Yeah, every day. Like they would like wait for us to get into the bus. But you know what? When I tripped out, they would never like press us like face to face. They would wait till we get into the bus, and then they'd be like,
Oh, they were like those.
like one of those.
There was like those TikTok videos where you see the doggies.
Yeah.
As soon as the fence opens, he goes back.
Everybody's like, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
You end up graduating
I ended up graduating
on stage or what?
on stage.
Nice.
Yeah, I ended up graduating
right.
on stage.
Mama must have been proud.
Yeah, I'm very proud.
Absolutely. You got your moms and pops all this time?
Yeah, mom and and my dad passed away like 5 years ago. But
sorry to hear
yeah,
that.
but I definitely had that structure. I had a really good family. I come from a Jalisco family, so
That's right.
grandma, grandfather, tias, we were all like a small community in the house.
Right.
Everybody helped each other out.
Yeah, it's like my wife's family.
So I had Jalisco, yeah. So we had a lovely upbringing. I had a real childhood outside of those gates. Inside those gates, but outside it was a different situation.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How many did you have any siblings?
Yeah, I had an older sister, younger sister, and then my little brother right now, he's 18 years old. Yeah.
Your little brother's 18 right
Yeah.
now? Wait. Yeah,
In college too.
Oh, it's in college. That's what's up.
Damn,
Congratulations,
that's
man.
Yeah.
So you guys were structured very nicely.
Yeah, we had love. We had love.
That'll
That's
go a long
one
way,
thing.
right?
Yeah, love will go a long way.
That's beautiful.
We had
dude.
love,
I love
for
hearing
sure.
that. So now you're out of high school.
Yeah.
Let's say young Prime at this time. He's graduating. Here's your diploma, homie. You got your diploma. You're all happy. The next month, what are you doing? Or how'd you figure it out?
What I did, honestly, hit the block, bro.
You hit the
we hit
block,
the block with the
oh, yeah.
homies. We were going to Riverside County
you're not
every
a good role
weekend.
model.
I know I'm not.
This
man.
guy's saying, hell yeah,
Hey,
you're not a good role model.
In the
homie.
90s,
all of a
yeah,
sudden, all of a sudden you got a camera on you, and now you want to say, yeah.
Honestly,
¿Cómo cambias, güey?
like basically every
Shit,
Friday,
4K.
I would leave home every Friday, come back to like Monday, because we would go to my homeboy moved to Fontana, so we had a spot to go over there and like a new scene. So we would go over there and cuss ruckus, like fuck fools up, party up, clubs.
Girls, yeah, the whole
A whole shebang.
And then you go home.
And yes, we go home Monday.
What
You know
a
what I mean?
dick.
Like-
go make prompts for them over there. and
Yeah.
come back.
What an asshole.
So you were a weekend warrior.
Yeah,
So
you know
was-
what? Like, all the girls, like, they love that. Like, oh, LA fools, they love that. Oh shit,
Yeah.
this party was. Oh shit, you're from LA. Oh, let's party. I don't know why it was just like a thing over there.
Well, it's because it's Los Angeles, it's the Mecca, so
Yeah.
obviously they're
So we
attracted
use
to
it to write. Oh, we're from LA. Oh shit, let's party. Like, oh shit, go to the
Okay.
motel.
Don't
right
be
quick.
starting no beef with the IE fools.
yeah.
Nah,
right
but
now, boy.
no, hell no.
The IE fools watch American
Shout
Cholo.
out to the IE.
That's right. Shout out to the IE vatos, homie.
My brother's he's from Riverside now because he moved out there like
There, now you got
3 years
familia.
ago.
in the
Yeah,
IE,
yeah, I do.
fool.
I do.
You know, these fools be banging all the time.
Yeah.
Shit. So you're doing that for how long?
I hit the block probably like 2 years. Heavy.
Were
Got
you working in between? Or
I
doing any-
was going to Santa Monica College. I was
just on paper.
just
How-
realistically,
how
yeah.
many units were taken? Like,
I ended up coming out with like 50 units.
I don't even know. That's
No,
I never went to college.
credits.
That's like
You sounded smart for a little
Yeah,
while.
I don't even know how
50
many
credits, which is like it's
sounded
decent.
good, right?
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
But is that full time? Is that like
Yeah, it's
part time?
full-time.
Part time player?
No, it's full.
It's full.
Full
Also,
time.
I was full-time.
Full time. Okay.
So I would have busted from South Central past the jungles, all the hood shit to reach to fucking Santa Monica.
And
But I loved it though. I loved
What'd you
it.
go for? What'd you major in?
I majored for advertisement and business administration.
it's working for you.
Yeah.
It's working because a lot of
Hey, I
people,
learned from that.
no,
from
that's
that.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
learned
I
from
mean that wholeheartedly because a lot of people go to college and don't end
do
up
nothing with it.
Yeah, don't do nothing with
Yeah.
it.
And stop because you obviously got caught up with some shit in the case. I was doing a lot of shit. 'Cause back then,
You ended up in the county or what?
yeah, I ended up in the county because
How's the county for you?
Was that the Twin Towers or Mid
the Twin
Central?
Towers.
Twin
I was in the
Towers?
Twin Towers.
Never been to Twin
What
Towers.
was Beard runs the county, homeboy?
Well, like
Mid Central.
Yeah, Mid Central. What was Beard
I've
used to
never
run
been
it?
to never been to Twin Towers.
Not yet, fool. Not yet.
I think I got arrested when I was 19. Yeah, 19.
Okay, was it a heavy case?
Yeah, it was a sting out for us because we were I got caught for violent extortion and robberies,
Oh shit!
and they were on us the whole day, and we were like, yeah,
Did
we're
you
fucked up.
Did you end up getting convicted for it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Got a
ended
strike out of that. Got a strike.
How much time you end up doing that?
13 months out of that one.
So
And
big.
a strike?
And a strike.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that strike was the one that took some time off.
Yeah,
If you don't take
yeah.
that
Yeah.
strike,
You don't
it'll
take
be.
that strike, yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, because
exactly
they were
what
doing the
happened.
second strike. They were giving you the second strike, and then you go home right away.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you know
but-
what?
but caught up on that third
But you're gonna
real
get boned,
quick.
homie. You
Yeah.
slip and you're done.
Yeah,
carnal.
you're done.
It was so many things that told me like, just go home that day. So many things. The East Coast Chris pulled up. We were right there at Hamburgers
It was a hot
waiting
day.
for some money, and then the East Coast Chris pulled up, and we're like, oh shit. A lot of things told you just get the fuck home.
And you said,
And
Charlie.
we were just like, nah, I'm waiting for 15K right now. I'm like, nah, hell no.
And that 15K included 13 months.
No, exactly, bro. It ended up costing all of us. Shit.
Everybody got convicted
Yeah,
for
4
it.
of us, yeah.
Did you learn anything out of that when you got out? Or you kept
Yeah,
fucking
I
around?
know I learned like,
So did you stay in the county in the 13 months?
no, I did 7 months, almost 7 months, the county, and they tried to deport me. So now I was in Lancaster. They
shit.
tried to deport me.
Because county sucks.
Yeah,
man.
county was, actually
That's
for
just
me,
like-
it was like, I ended up running a fucking dorm. That's how I
Yeah.
met Icon. That's how.
Oh, that's where you got
That's how I met Icon.
Hey, I saw Icon.
And
Shout out to Icon.
And I
homeboy.
put him in the game after that. Exactly as I did.
So you're the one for his success. I'm like,
you
Icon,
go,
you're this guy.
Oh, and rewind forward, I was already working with Conejo before that, before I got convicted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What year was this?
I was already 18 years old. I was the graphic designer, just doing graphics
So
of.
that's where you guys kind of hooked up.
Yeah, like I was on MySpace just doing graphics of like all my favorite rappers, like Mr. Shadow. I would do graphics of Little Rob and just graphics.
You,
just
you,
graphic.
you ain't never done no fucking graphic for me, fool.
You know, all the artists that I would bump.
coming. It's
Yeah, he never done no
But-
graphic for me, homie.
So I ended up from bumping Conejo in high school to like a year later, like working with that fool. Yeah,
That's what's up, homeboy. Your dreams were coming true.
yeah, it was a trip how it happened.
But then you went to jail.
and then I went to jail like 2 years after.
You didn't want to work or what? You wanted to fucking rob
You wanna
people?
be on the-
It was
You see what happened was.
it was just like, bro, like that area is just so like there were like 30 of us, you know, every Friday, like let's hit the Hollywood Hills. Every Friday.
Right.
What would you do?
Let's hit it.
What
We
would
were
you
like, let's not. We don't rob from our people. Hell no. We were going to the West Side, homie. Like,
Yeah, but now some of your people live in the West Side.
do? Now-
yeah. Now they do. They do.
Back then, though.
We
Back
done
then, no.
stepped up our game.
Yeah,
homie.
yeah. But that's what I got caught up in, like that easy money.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, my pops and moms were good. Like, I had a
You
great
didn't have to-
family,
you
bro.
You didn't have to
most
do
of the time,
I didn't have to
Did it
do
because
it.
everybody else was.
No, but it's just like, you know, hey, when you could make 15K in 15 minutes.
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course.
bro.
Yeah. I see
And then,
it.
like, you do a couple times, you're like, ah, shit.
Yeah, and it's not like we're starving. A lot of people rob just because they want the
bored.
nice. Yeah, they're bored. They want
Yeah,
the fresh shoes. They
fuck.
want the
You know,
fresh
back
gear.
then it was it was 2007. The weed game, the legal weekend was just barely starting.
Yeah,
so
barely starting.
we were hitting those as well. You know, because back then, if you rob one, they ain't calling the cops because
No.
it was early times where
Yeah,
they were
yeah.
even hiding from the cops.
Absolutely.
So we would wait for the guy with the backpacks and do our shit.
Oh, this fool was jacking the original backpack.
Yeah,
voice.
no, I was. Right there on Melrose.
Yeah, they're not gonna call anybody.
Yeah, they didn't call
Fuck no.
nobody.
How did your parents take you being a penitentiary guy?
It was tough for them, yeah.
Talk to me. How
It
did
was,
Did they hit on?
did you get visits?
Yeah, every week. Every
hell
week.
yeah.
I got
Money?
money always maxed
Was
out.
there still money at that time?
Huh? No, my family was
books.
my family's well off. My family like
When I was there, you got that wet 40.
Oh no, that
You-
shit.
was that
gone
gone,
by
gone
then.
already by the time you were
that
there?
was gone.
That's just gone.
Yeah, it was just winning your books.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, for them, because I have great uncles that worked for the city for a while, you know. So
Yeah.
everybody would like
Pitching in?
Basically, my shit was always full,
Hell
and
yeah.
I would max out and get the packages, online packages as well for my girl. And yeah, so I was like
I want to hear. I
I
want to hear that first visit when your mom came and looked.
Ah,
That's what I want to hear. That's what American Cholo.
That's
wants
what I'm
to hear.
avoiding.
Yeah, I saw him run around that real quick. I
yeah,
want
what's up?
to hear that first visit when your mom came and pretty much. I'm sure you broke your mom's heart for a little.
Big time. And then my little brother at that time, he was like 6, 7. No, he's 5 or 6. He was just starting elementary, learning the ABCs, and he was reciting the ABCs to me. I'm like, through a glass, and that shit hurt me.
Yeah.
That right there, memory just like hurt me to this
¿Y
day.
qué te dijo tu mamá?
Nah, she was supportive though. My mom was never like, let me fucking bash him now.
No, but they hurt you by
More
like.
like, mijo.
I don't.
None of that?
None of that. Not that.
You just knew.
Yeah, I was already convicted, so he's just like, yo, just
Yeah, because by the time you got there, you already
yeah, because
months into it.
I got bailed out, so I filed my case outside, and then eventually I had to turn myself in.
Yeah.
And then she found out that I was turning myself in that morning of turning myself in. Like, all right, mom. Like,
I
oh, well,
gotta go for it.
I gotta go. So, that
That's
was tough.
hard.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
tough.
That's hard.
So yeah, well, fighting my case, I lost my grandfather, which was a big part of my family. You know, so it was like, it was so much shit in the family that I didn't want to like add that to that. You know, like, oh shit, you're about to face some time as well. So like, I just hid it. I hid it from the family.
When you got out, did you ever go back in?
Nah, I did
You're
not.
a smart guy.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
did
say
not,
you
bro.
were in bank school for a reason. Carnal.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't because I was like, man, like.
Fuck this place.
I beat the immigration case and I'm like, nah,
That's
hell
major
nah,
right
bro,
there,
it
fool.
was major.
I tell people that all the time. If you have a green card and you go do a robbery, you've got double jeopardy, homie. You're not a regular homie. You're gonna go get busted in prison.
I didn't have
and
a lawyer.
and you're gonna get deported.
I didn't have a
You're
lawyer in the
lucky you didn't
county,
get
bro.
How'd
deported.
you beat that?
Look,
The immigration part.
The immigration part, I beat it. I got convicted of 364 days instead of 365. And my public defender gave me that big solid. Like, can you drop one day? Oh, bro, that one day makes
Yeah.
a big difference.
Really?
If you do if you do a full year, that's it. You're getting deported no matter what.
Oh, you
that's
would
how
you
it
would have been
works.
doing an interview through Zoom right now.
Yeah, through
Fucking
Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that's all bad. That's a whole
Yeah,
different
bro.
world.
And like, I wasn't shitting it because my family is good over there as well. You know, my grandma.
Yeah, but it's not
properties,
America.
But it's not America.
It's not America, player. Let's keep it real.
Regardless, I would have figured it out because my family, they're well off over there too.
So you still got your green card? You're a citizen now.
Yeah, and eventually, I had to wait like 5-6 years.
You guys can get married, fool. You get a
and,
citizenship.
and I got a citizenship.
In
Yeah.
California, we can do anything, homie.
Boo, you can marry him for 10 ranks, homie. You
That's right,
get the citizenship,
Shit,
kind of that.
fuck. You need to become a citizen?
I saw-
So that scared me. Like
Oh,
the
yes.
strike, and you might get deported. Oh man, like nah.
Yeah.
No, that's a major one. The
Yeah.
deportation, that's a life
Bro.
changer, oh boy.
But you know what? I had a great journey being busted the whole time. Great journey. I was with the business inside the whole time. I was doing the most. I felt like a king in there, bro. And the thing is that I'm not from a neighborhood, but you know what? I was bossing up in there.
You got brains, homie.
I was like,
You got leadership skills.
yeah,
That's what it is. You got leadership skills, so I'm sure you're all right. But the good thing is you got out and you didn't go back. So now Prime is out. He's feeling like American me. He just got out of the pinta. He's walking. He's walking around in like the American me out of East LA.
You went and got your bean burrito.
Yeah. Or he went and got his tamales. Like these are the best tamales ever.
I actually got pozole my first was pozole. It was like,
pozole.
yeah.
Family pozole? Or you go to the restaurant?
Family pozole.
Oh, that's what's up. So you come out, you're eating your pozole. What's your thought process? How old are you right now?
I was 21.
Oh, you're a young guy.
I was 21. And my thought process is just get on my feet, getting my license, figure out the working thing. Just basically was what it was.
And what'd you start figuring out?
Just had got a job. My mom hooked me up with a job and started working. And by then, I was still working with Conejo as well.
But at this time, is Conejo on the run still? Or is
Conejo's on a run.
he's on the run?
Yeah.
So without saying stuff that you shouldn't be saying, which obviously you didn't do anything wrong, what were you doing from putting music out, putting videos out?
I was doing other visuals. I was connecting them with certain people in the industry. And I dealt with Bandit, which was the producer for him, the main producer.
Okay.
And that's his cousin. So I dealt with him the whole time. And I would, once in a while, I would get a random private phone call from Conejo.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. I'll be in the hood, what the hell? Oh, what's up, phone?
This is John Smith.
And I was like, oh shit, it's Conejo. And all my homies were all fans of Conejo. In the Florence district,
for sure.
we were bumping Conejo. We were not bumping Kid Frost, but much love to Kid Frost. We didn't give a fuck about
We
that.
started beef with Kid Frost.
We didn't give a fuck about the high power. No, but no, in my Florence district where I was at, we were bumping Conejo.
Conejo.
We were all fans.
You better watch your
Yeah,
back,
bro,
homeboy.
that record right there in high school.
Banging, oh
Crazy.
boy. That's right.
So yeah, I was working with them, building their shit, and then I eventually ended up doing my brand when I came out. I did my clothing brand, The Prime Suspects, and started doing that as well for some years, and it was going well.
Now, when you were working with Conejo at that early stages, were you getting paid at all for it? Or was
Of course. And you know what? It's crazy because for the first cover, they were like, "Oh, do you know how to do covers?" And I was like, I lied. I was like, "Yeah, I do. I do." Right?
That's how usually
That's what
people
we
get
all
their first
do.
jobs. Yeah.
And then he was
We
like,
all do.
"All right, how much do you charge?" I was like, "Damn, I was 18 years old, bro."
You're like
I was
20?
like, 50 bucks. Bandit was like, "Bro, I'll give you 500."
Ah,
I'm
that's
like, oh,
right.
shit.
Hey, did you right?
Yeah,
That's
not only
dope.
that, Bandit was the one that school me to the whole county process. Like, oh, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna be with the homies.
Right on.
Do this, do that. Don't do this, do that. And
You
then
got
only
you
that,
the right way.
he checked up on me. He always checked up on me and all of that.
That's
So,
dope, homie. That's love.
yeah.
Well, that shows you that's love and loyalty because some others, if it was a scandalous vato, he'd be like $50, no problem, and then charge the other guy $500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's putting up on game, that right there
Put me
will
up
tell
on
you.
game, gave me money, and yeah. But at the same time, I put in my work for them as well.
For sure.
I did a lot for them, like working, like when Conejo started dropping Revenge Serve Cold, The Devil's Playground, and what else? The mixtape. I was involved heavy on all of that, promotional wise online.
And it's not easy to get into that inner circle right
It
there,
wasn't.
man. That's a tough.
It was a blessing.
It took me a couple of years to break into that inner circle. I was chipping away.
Yeah,
at that.
yeah. It takes a while. It takes a while to get your resume
there,
together.
brother.
But when you're there, you're there.
Yeah. There's people that feel a certain way about getting. Do you see that every once in a while that people are trying to get into that inner circle and they get upset because they just don't get as quick as they want?
It's because you gotta make a name for yourself, like, and rub elbows with the right people,
Right.
and be a great guy, bro. Because a lot of the Chicano rap game, a lot of fools are scammers, a lot of dirty ass fools. Like, I don't want to name names, but a lot of dirty ass fools, and that's what the game is fucked up. Because you hear the stories of, oh, this fool's a scammer, this fool's a scammer, oh, this fool's scamming for some shit.
And
Often.
when you mean scammers, without saying names, what do you think goes on a lot of times?
Fucking up. Ripping up the
I'm
promoters.
trying to scam some fools. That's why I want to know how
Like
the game
promoters, like promoters and stuff like that. Promoters in the game and like CD sellers and just a bunch of
Like, here,
bootleggers.
give me some money. I'm gonna get
bootleggers.
you this.
Yeah, like
that.
a lot of weird shit like that.
And nothing comes out of it.
Yeah, nothing comes out of it. But you know why I stay loyal to Conejo? I didn't care about, like, I got like hit up by the high power fools. Like, yo, you want to work? And I'm like, nah, I'm good over here, dog. Like,
That's right.
cause I was a fan of this fool, So not only that, Conejo pushed me my creativity forward. Like, cause he's a creative dude.
For sure.
So with me and him, like, he pushed me to like elevate my craft as well.
So where did you get your craft? Because at this time you're telling me you're doing like the covers and stuff
Graphics,
like that. So where do you start doing like photography, videos, directing? Walk me through the phase where you start getting to that field.
And like around 2009, 2010, I was just tired of using everybody's pictures to do graphics, bro. Like, I was just tired of like, look at this whack ass picture. I gotta turn into something beautiful.
Okay.
And so I was like, you know what? Let me get behind the camera. And then, you know what? It was just natural because I knew about composition, so I just took those skills and did that.
What the hell's composition?
I mean, like where you place the subject, where
Okay.
it matters, like to the eye.
Yeah, and then
Like,
you do a little blurry background.
Yeah, it
You
matters
do-
where you put it. The third rule, third.
Oh, the third,
All of
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach Notorious. He doesn't-
But yeah, I eventually started doing my stuff while I'm doing my brand, the Prime Suspects, and even that's going very well. I ended up working with Echo's World.
Echo's World 199 Super Chat.
Oh, damn.
I think you guys already had a time. What time he was gonna do a Super Chat, homeboy? Shout out to Echo's World.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that,
time.
Echo's World's been
You got some nice shots.
yeah,
Homeboy.
he put me in the circles to work with Snow the Product. I got paid by Atlantic
Snow wants
Records.
to beat me up. Bro.
Yeah,
nah,
that's
see.
Theo fucking kill
Yeah.
right
Theo
there.
Gil.
I
That fucking Tia. She's
Not-
like 37 years old. Homeboy. Got the nerve, homie.
God, you say Theo.
yeah, I ended up working with. I actually got paid from Atlantic for. I shot one picture of her, and then Atlantic reached out to me like, "Yo, want to pay for this one?" So they ended up paying like $1,500,
Nice.
and yeah, that was dope. I ended up being in that video as well. Like, I don't want to say what video is it 'cause
I'm gonna go look it up.
I have a whole scene and shit.
Hey, is it me or the? Well, I don't want to put you in the hot seat. I don't know. Is it me or the? No, probably not like Chicanos or
I don't know.
like.
I think it's you.
You think-
She definitely
I think it's
is
Theo.
a boss B for sure, and I respect it because you know what, we were okay.
Let's get it in.
It might offend some people, but we were right there, right? And then the Sucios pulled up, King Louis G. That's when he was like barely like.
Starting off.
So all the Sucios go in front of the camera, right, and in front of the crowd because there was like a crowd scene. She was like, nah. Oh yeah, to the back.
Oh.
She was like, I don't want to see the Sucios or the
Yeah,
back.
she don't like the Sucios.
She's like, nah, I'm trying to promote my stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like straight up, and Little G was like, oh shit. Everybody just kind of went. To
Oh,
the
I
back.
can respect.
But I'm
that.
like, shit. I'm like, I like that though.
Yeah.
I can respect.
Cause I'm
that.
like, yo, you're paying 30 racks for this video. Like, yo,
I just,
Get out my shot.
get out my shot.
I just think her. It seems to me that she feels like men are against her, razas against her. Like
No.
not men in general, but a lot of like let's say Chicano guys, like cholos. Okay, that's what she's against the
Cholos.
cholos.
Yeah.
She's against the cholos. And I'm still trying to find that clip where I say I'm a huge fan of her because when I told her that, she was like,
She didn't believe you.
yeah, she didn't believe me. I think this fucking broad.
I'm a fan of her skill.
Oh, she's got major skills.
I'm not really liking her music. It's more like a dance music, but it's not for me. But I do appreciate.
She has
On some real shit. She's probably the best bitter we ever had.
Yeah, it's,
Top 2, if anything.
yeah, for sure.
Like-
She's definitely got some major skills.
Yeah,
I think if she
major.
would just do a little bit of attitude, she would have probably gotten
Hey,
national.
but shout out
Yeah.
to Snow the Product.
Shout out to Snow the
Shout out
Product.
to Snow Product.
She got me
homie.
paid up. Yeah.
Hey. She's like that fucking
She's
guy.
like, fuck Theo.
Yeah, I'm that guy. If I'm a Theo, you're a Tia. Let's do this. Homie.
Yeah. I was actually like, I was bummed out that happened.
Hey, so now you taking that picture with Snow. It's working out for you. Is that when you start figuring out? Wait a minute, I got some skills here, bro.
Yeah, because as a homie, you kind of get insecure.
That's the what's going.
You kind of get in your own head where like I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
But eventually, you're like, oh shit, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I'm shooting.
People are recognizing.
Be Real as well, and like other people are like, because of Echo's World, he put me in those spaces to like learn.
Shout out to Echo's World. Echo's
Man.
World. I apologize. I didn't get back to you because I'm a busy guy. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna get you in here in February, homie. First week.
But we need that in the culture, bro. More like people like him, where he'll get you in a space to like see it,
The vision.
see the vision, see what's behind the scenes, so you could know that you also have it. And he put me in a lot of situations like that.
That's dope, dude. I like that. From your story, that so far I'm loving it because you're showing a lot of raza that's helping other out.
Yeah,
Like,
bro. And then he put my brand in Nipsey Hustle video with the game, my brand and some other product videos, and Be Real videos. Be Real's rocking my brand in one of his videos.
You never gave me a shirt. this guy hasn't made me. He hasn't made me a logo. He hasn't gave me a shirt. He gave me a beanie. But I'll take it.
So how'd you come up with Prime?
Prime, I was just called that in high school because of tagging. Just tagging Primer before I would tag Primer.
Yeah.
And I just took the R off. Like, man,
Yeah.
Prime.
Oh, so you were primer.
Prime. Yeah, before I was Primer.
Because you were tagging with Primer?
Yeah. No, just like, it makes sense. Primer being a tagger is
Yeah,
part of the
yeah.
pain, whatever.
Yeah.
But eventually just lost the R and just kept it Prime.
Oh man, I like
And then
that.
it's called, and well, trip out. I was in Lancaster, busted in a homie from Lomas, Suspect. He was doing like a freestyle, right? And then he's put Prime Suspect. And I just took that and the Prime Suspects.
And we put the chopper on top, and
And the chopper on top, the
It's-
shit,
it's-
77
it's a
Division.
great name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lived down the street from like 77 Division, so like 2 blocks out. So I see the
So you see the
helicopter
chopper
riding
all the
this
time,
all the
right?
time, bro.
Oh,
That's the
what's up.
LAPD chopper,
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's not the sheriff's.
So-
Sheriff's a little.
So when did
Yeah.
you eventually start doing directing any kind of videos and stuff like that?
So being Conejo kind of took a little break from each other because he was doing his own shit, switched his label, and I was doing my own shit, already, branding and working with all these other artists and stuff. And then eventually, just like, I had the camera already, like, let me start doing videos. And I started working, doing videos here and there, no music videos because I'm trying to avoid that. But I started working with Young Drummer Boy as well when he had like.
So what kind of videos you're making if you're not music videos?
Now,
No, back then.
back then, it was just like behind the scenes stuff, like just filming.
Oh, that's dope.
Just filming.
That'd be notorious right now.
Yeah, just filming, just getting my foot in,
Right.
and, but mostly photography. That's where I got my recognition in the beginning, my photography. And then now I'm just full-time, mostly video.
Like actual music videos? Or
I'm doing more like interviews. I do a lot of corporate gigs. I get flown out to all over the country.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You
dope.
know, nonprofits. I do galas and like red carpets.
Oh,
Which
shit.
for that, I do that just to pay the bills.
Yeah. of
But
course.
obviously,
But what's your passion?
my passion is to direct movies and have shows on TV, which I'm working on right now.
And then the interview stuff too?
Interview stuff.
I saw that. This guy's the one that recorded the Conejo interview.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
I
know
shot
that.
that.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
did?
shot
Yeah, see,
that.
this guy don't do his homework. We don't care, but we don't care.
I called out sick that day. I said, "No, I'm feeling like-
Yeah, he was
I
supposed to
can't
go
make
that
it."
day. I said,
Yeah.
sorry, your luck.
Fuck, man.
All right, so your goal is to eventually do what kind of doing short films?
Full films, short film, documentaries. Just tell stories, bro. Tell stories, writing. I'm dabbling in writing. I'm writing a pilot for my experience in South Central, and I'm working on several little projects.
Now, is it different growing up in South Central than anywhere else? Because I remember behind the scenes we were talking. You were saying how when you were busted, you guys speak a little bit different. You guys
Yeah.
act a little bit different. Is that something that hindered you or helped you in your career?
I feel like it helped me Because I'm hip hop, bro. I wasn't raised on oldies. I was raised on corridos and rap.
Fool, all these rule forever. Oh,
I wasn't. Look, even though my uncles were from East LA, they did that. They did the Kid Frosting. I was on some Dog Pound shit, cuz. Like it.
So growing up in South Central, when we were talking before we started live, the LA riots. You say you were 5 and they popped off right on your block.
That's when I moved. That's when I moved to South Central in '92.
A lot of us just seen it on TV.
Yeah.
You know, us here in the Valley, we just seen it on TV. Being there at your age, watching it live, like how was that? I mean, like how did it?
I just remember being like the whole curfew thing, the curfew, and just watching the Laker games, and that's it. Honestly, that's all I remember.
You didn't look out the window and see all this shit going on?
Nah, like my family, they kept us like very like away from the streets, especially because it was very racial.
Yeah,
and it was like the 2 houses down, it was a prostitute house. Yeah, so it was very active, bro, very active. So my parents always kept us like, nah, we were like watching Power Rangers. We were just kids.
Hey, was there any pimps out there in the prostitute house?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, bro. There was all types of shit. We see girls running and fighting naked and for a fucking client. Like,
now it's got to be a little worse.
What a child.
Because I live like a block from... Like, I live a block from Figueroa Street. So,
oh,
there
shit.
You go.
Right
there you go.
Hey, Figueroa's back popping.
Oh, bro.
I see it.
It's popping the most it's ever popped.
Well, of course. They look at the laws they put in there. No loitering.
Exactly. That's what it was. Yeah.
And this, me and him go every once in a while. I go back and forth on IG. Every once in a while. I was like, yeah, that's the liberal side of fucking of crime right there.
Nah, I'm in the middle of that. Oh, everything.
Yeah, I'm in the middle right. You're in the middle left. I think that's fair. Right?
Yeah,
that's fair to say.
That's fair.
Damn. But I think that's how we get along so well.
Yeah.
We sit there and have that dialogue, right?
I love it.
Oh, man. So you worked with a lot of people. Talk to me about when you first worked, let's say, Drummer Boy, before Drummer Boy was Drummer Boy.
Okay, it was me and Ernie G from Proper Dose.
Oh, shit.
That's my homie.
That's right.
And we started working with Drummer Boy. He was a young cat, no followers, like 300, 400
but
followers.
You could tell he had skills.
Oh, I knew he had skills. That's one thing about me that I pinpoint talent. Like, this guy's going to do something. He did. Like, a few months later, King Lou G hit him up like, oh, you want to sign to Sucios? So he's like, I told him, hey, do it. Like, why not? And then I was around the whole run with him and Sucios. Yeah, M. Sinatra's a homie from Florence District too. And so I was around Drummer Boy with the whole Sucio movement. Everything. I seen it all with
And they
to the end until they just split.
They went their own way, right? But what was your role in his thing?
Photography, covers, did his first mixtape cover, photography, his first photo shoot. I still have his first photo shoot.
That's dope.
He was a little kid in there.
Hey, but those are pictures you own.
Yeah,
also,
I own. Yeah.
So when these guys he's got the makings of blowing up on a national level. I mean, as far as what he's doing now, it's a great thing. But I would love to see those guys on some like straight, award shows, man. And it seems like it's a lot tougher for Latinos to get in there. Do you think it's not? And why? Now
it's easier if you're from Mexico, because dudes from Mexico are blowing the fuck up. Like Hera, have you heard of Hera?
Yes.
And like Santa Fe Clan and my so right now, if you're from Mexico, you're a rapper, you have way more bigger chance.
But isn't that the Mexican fan base?
Nah, they're selling out shows all over the US. And the Fake Clown show is sold out tour.
But the LA fan base is rough, huh, boy?
LA fan base is rough.
It's always tan cabrones, way. We went to the show, right? We went to the show with Conejo's show. Obviously, Conejo got the love. It's his show, But like we were talking about the homies from Coyote. Them fools killed it.
They killed it.
And I'm like,
really killed it.
They did, right?
Big time.
They killed it. And I'm like,
I love their performance.
And I was like, I was like the groupie. I'm the groupie screaming in the background, fool, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? Like everybody just like,
because you know what, LA, they're stuck on that West Coast shit, dog.
They want to be too cool.
No, they're stuck on that West Coast like G-Funk shit, and that shit's played out. For me, I don't bump West Coast music.
Well, I don't think it's played out.
It is played out. Name one.
Get this guy out of here, Chris. Get this guy out of here.
Name one. Cut. No, I'm talking about for like the new generation. Name one. Well, YG, he's the one that changed gangster rap. It's more with a bounce.
Well, when I say it's not played out, I mean you can have a little bit of both flavors. You can have a little bit of steak, you have a little bit of seafood, you can have a little bit of this, you can have different flavors.
Well, the Dr. Dre era played out. Because right now, all the homies took the Dr. Dre beats and remixed them. And it's like, bro. Especially me, I'm from the cloth of LA, South Central. Like, name a city that has more movies based on all that.
Right.
You can't. South Central has the most movies.
For sure.
So I'm used to, like, I'm from the cloth. So for me, it was like, I lived it. I lived this whole dog pound shit, Crip blood, all of that.
So you're burnt out on it.
So I'm burnt out of it.
Yeah.
Not only that, like the masses is burnt out of it.
But the masses in the nation, but not in LA. That's the problem. I think we need an LA based rap group. Like to me, Coyote.
Okay, Coyote doesn't sound like a West Coast rapper though.
And that's the problem that the homies can't get behind, but they should get behind these guys.
They're not gonna
They've
do
got
it.
skills.
Only like 10% will change their mind, but overall, everybody's too like
Stuck in their ways?
Let me bump some Tupac, which I love Tupac.
Of course.
Let me bump some fucking Game or
Let me throw a zap beat.
oh,
into
you know, a
this
zap
and-
beat,
and
a Too Short,
all
which we
that
love.
shit.
We love it. I love it. Shit, I'm around all those fools all the time. You know, Too Short all the time.
Yeah, but to me, it's just like it seems like listen, they'll go to the Mexicanos will go to a Bad Bunny concert. They'll scream like fucking ladies.
I was there.
He was screaming like,
Floor seats too.
Otra novia, tengo otra novia.
Oh yeah.
Like
Un
I-
VIP, whatever.
Like I said, they'll sit there and go to Bad Bunny and be all the screams will come out, but then those guys are at the performance and everyone's like,
because it's gangster. It's not
Yeah.
gangster at Bad Bunny.
You know
So
what?
You can
Also,
lose.
homies don't have a stage presence, bro. Tell me somebody has a stage besides Conejo and Coyote.
Conejo, it's
Like
very hard.
stage presence.
Conejo had it. Coyote, Chino XL killed it.
Yeah,
too.
but he's from East Coast.
Yeah, what I'm saying as far as they killed it, but it's hard. But it's also very hard when the crowd doesn't get behind you.
Yeah, but the homies, they perform with like 50 fools on there, and it's like, bro,
Oh, yeah, you
I'm
can't.
here to see a show, homie. I'm not here to see
Yeah.
your homies drunk as fuck.
Well, I see that.
Right?
I see. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Look,
you're absolutely
me,
right.
I support what I love. Like, I support.
Shots
like,
fired. Shots fired.
You know, I support like the Kendricks, the Psycho Realm crazy performance on stage. Same thing. They perform. They're not just there like the mic.
There's not drunk people on the stage.
It's like doing the same shit, bro. I don't fuck with that. Like, why am I paying for this?
Right.
You came in. They're drunk as hell. It's like,
Have you gone to? I think I might go this year. To what's that? L.A. something to live and die in L.A. What's it called?
yeah, to live in LA.
To live and die in
Yeah, I
LA?
wanna go.
Have you gone to the ones before?
No, but the homie, one of the guys that put
I
it
just hope
together.
nobody gets killed. Like, geez, man, that's
No, that thing was
straight up,
cool. No.
Straight up, I'm like, dude, that's crazy.
No, it happened successfully last year.
No, but wasn't that when Draco got?
No, Yoga got. Oh yeah, I was there too. We got
It
killed.
was to a
Well,
Live
you
and
know
Die
what,
LA.
bro?
In the parking lot.
Bro, the security guards.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. though.
Anybody, you need a ticket to go in. Anybody was going in. When I was walking in there,
Yeah,
they
they
didn't
asked-
even scan my fucking ticket.
Yeah, that ain't good.
They didn't even check the things were off. I'm like, oh shit. But I'm not gonna blame it on the homie Bobby D though. Shout out to homie Bobby D. That's a homie. But like it was a lot of things that were going bad.
It
with
was
that.
it was a popping ass show from what I can tell. But I mean,
I was watching Ice Cube and next thing you know the helicopters came out and I was like, oh shit, we were there waiting. Who were we waiting for? I think the game. No, 50 Cent. We're waiting for 50 Cent to
see,
play.
but like this is the thing with Ross again. You'll get a brother up there, they'll scream like crazy, homie.
Because they got hits, bro.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But
Look, it's because homies, they want to always sound hard, bro. Or no?
I don't know.
They always want to sound hard.
Well,
Like,
no.
We just don't support our own.
Yes and no,
Very
but
simple.
like I said, I think Coyote's paid me for this advertisement. Coyote doesn't sound hard. Coyote's just they got me because of the talent. I'm
I like OGZ too. Performs
oh,
very
yeah,
well.
Oh, geez, yeah,
Performs
for
very well.
sure. No, there you go.
I
There
just shot
you
his
go.
video too. Shout out to OGZ.
Oh, I gotta get that fool in here. I'm looking
Yeah.
for you, Cardan. I'm looking for you, homeboy.
Oh, I'll talk
set
to
it
me.
up.
Talk to
Homeboy,
me.
set it up. Yeah. He has skills. Like that.
Trouble Kid. I know he didn't do the best performance at the show because he was he was a little tipsy.
Yeah, right.
But I like his music. Trouble Kid has really good music.
Yeah, Trouble Kid. Yeah, he was there with us. I'm gonna get him on in February. Hopefully, I'll hit him up. But there is. Listen, we don't have the huge numbers as far as talent, but there is a good chunk. But again, I think it's
Have you heard of Yeet? He's half Mexican.
which one?
Yeet, Yeet.
No, him I have
Who
not.
blew the fuck up? Yes, he's half Mexican and half German.
Well, that's the thing. If you're full Latino, they don't like you. Fool.
Tekashi.
It's
Look,
Yeah,
Tekashi before he snitched, he had great records, bro.
Oh no, Tekashi's got even the rap.
Bro,
one, even
Gomo,
the- even the
I
rap
know.
song,
Homie like to hate on him, but before he did what he did, Gomo was popping, and I like pop. I liked his music before all that crazy shit. I was like, oh, this one has a crazy energy.
But again, the LA based did
Oh
not.
no,
The
LA base is stuck on old
yeah,
shit.
they got. They're stuck in that
stuck
fucking
on old
the
shit.
mud. Like, get
They
out of
are,
here.
fool.
Really?
They're just stuck on that old shit.
Yeah, because I like no 6ix9ine shit. It was bum. My wife like, what are you listening to? Like, dude, listen to
Yeah,
to
if
the
we had
music.
energy, fool.
Yeah,
If
listen.
we had
listen
energy,
to the
like I'm
music.
like, oh shit, it's something different.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we don't. I don't think we like different.
Yeah,
no way.
and then so it's like I just feel like, and if you just stuck to LA, you're never gonna make it. You gotta go out there.
You got to go out there.
You gotta go out there, bro. You gotta create a fan base where they support you.
Because the Bay Area seems to have a whole different sound, and the Bay Area sounds banging, but they seem to support and get loud and get you got. To me, it's like we don't give that energy to that artist. We need to push that artist.
It's too gangster out here.
Yeah, it's just too gangster.
And look,
When
who do
you go to
you
concert,
feel?
everybody stares at
Who do
each
you
other.
feel has it?
As far as
Like Latinos in Southern California that's not getting the proper. I'm
I-
talking about young people because,
okay, I
like, to me,
Jeezy's one of them.
to me, if you're over 30 and you're upcoming,
It's very.
you're not. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not.
it's
Like you might create a core fan base, but it's
That's
over
all
for
it's
you,
gonna
homie.
yeah, unless you're
You-
2 Chainz, homeboy, but that's
Yeah,
one
but-
in a million.
2 Chainz, but yeah,
Yeah, it's one in a million.
Yeah, one in a million.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
But I would
Yeah,
say
exactly. 2 Chainz was the only exception.
Well, I think that's what everybody
Yeah.
strives to be. Like I could be
Yeah.
2 Chainz. I didn't know 2 Chainz was
Yeah,
like 40
but
years
then
old. Hit
same
that
thing.
shit.
2 Chainz had the best producers doing his
After I
music.
heard about 2 Chainz, I was gonna become a rapper.
But
Still
hey,
with the hip
but
hop.
hey, but 2 Chainz was in Atlanta where everybody's like a community and everybody pushes each other.
Right. As far as up and coming rappers that are Raza, I would say that one you were saying was it Jeezy?
No.
Ham.
But he's already big, major. He's already with fucking signed to Polo Molina.
right. But when I say that, I say like national, like real big fucking thing. We don't have that, dude. We really don't. Our biggest national one, 6ix9ine would have been one.
Yeah.
But
Like he was one.
But then they would say
He had a record with
but
Kanye
then,
West.
But then they would say
Yeah, right.
And Nicki Minaj.
But then they would say, "Oh, he's a blood, so he's not one of us." And the only one I could really think of that was, and we're not gonna get into that conversation right now because I don't.
Oh, Cap G had like a little jump start. Cap G.
Yeah.
That my girlfriend song was national.
Oh,
And he played.
yeah, that one hit
That one was
hard.
national and he played.
I think
But that's the only one he came out with.
Yeah, because
Really.
he was with Atlantic and the same thing with another product. Atlantic, they don't know what to do with our people.
What? No.
Just don't. They also have
let me tell
Money
you what
Sign Sway. They sign Money Sign Sway too.
Well, Money Sign Sway.
And they don't know what to do with him.
I think the problem a lot of
The
times.
most they'll do an advertisement ad on IG.
You know what? I think the problem is a lot of times is we don't have, and I'm not saying for the artists you just named, the work ethic. A lot of Latino, Raza, Chicano, Cali, Mac, whatever you want to call them, have this notion that I got one hit and I made it. And they stop. It almost reminds me of Andy Ruiz, the boxer.
Yeah.
Right? He got that KO, top of the world. Everybody loved him. El Mexicano Rambo. They did all the songs about him. He came in for his next fight, which would have took him to superstardom, win or lose, but all he had to do was come in shape. And what did he do? Came in fat and sloppy, homie. Like
fatter.
No,
He
straight up.
came on fatter.
That's the problem with this. Yeah.
He was already on top. He was done.
all
homie.
he had to do was come in shape and give a good fight.
Yeah.
Even if he got KO'd, even if he lost,
Yeah,
it
you're
would
right.
have took him to superstardom. And that's the same thing I see with a lot of Raza rappers. They get one fucking hit and they think that's it. It's like,
No.
nah.
I made it. I made it.
I made it.
And right now it's like everything is so microwave that it was like one hit. Okay, that was last
it's
week.
done.
That
Yeah,
was last week,
yes,
bro. Like how about
yes.
today? And it's like
Yeah, I'll give you a little scoops what I heard about Snow, homie. I heard Snow she was signed to
Atlantic. Yeah,
Atlantic. I heard that when
she didn't have a hit though.
I heard when the executives tried to talk to her, she talked to executives like she's talking to me. And to me, she could talk the way like that to me. 'Cause
No.
I mean, in her world, I'm a nobody.
No.
Fine. You're not going to talk to a fucking
Executive.
billionaire executive that way and think because I'm Snow the product that I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not
There's
selling
100
this
of
shit.
you.
No.
Yeah, I'm not selling this shit. In other words, a lot of times we don't know how to play the game. We sit there
No.
and want to fucking.
She tried to play the game. She had a record called Cookie Cutter, and it was, but it just didn't.
I think we're too quick to be content. Okay,
Yeah.
I got 1 million views on this.
and look,
I'm famous and I'm done.
Cap G, he was signed to Pharrell, bro. Pharrell was doing his stuff for beats. Crazy, Pharrell.
Yeah.
That's major.
One of the top producers in hip hop ever. And even that, like, it
He just
wasn't.
fell off.
It's just like
Do you think we're too tribal? Because it seems like this too. There's guys who will be popping, right? The Bay Area will support theirs. Southern California will support ours. Texas will support theirs. But when they try to go on a national level,
We don't support each other.
support drops.
Look, yeah. I just feel that you gotta just. I feel like if you just waiting for the people to support you, like your own people, it's not gonna happen. You gotta whites, Asians, because when you go to a rap show, who do you see? Like, let's say you go to a Kendrick Lamar show.
A bunch of güeros.
No, you see 50% Mexicans, Latinos.
Here.
Usually it's mostly Mexican, Latinos, Asian.
It's like the makeup of America.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. Who supports the hardcore hip hop? Latinos do.
Yeah, for sure.
The Griselda guys, he does shows all the time. All Latinos, 90% with their Latinos.
Mm-hmm.
But on a national level, we're too tribal, homeboy. It seems
we are, and also like I just feel like we don't have the right producers with us. I think so. At the end of the day, it's all production. If you got a hit, undeniable hit, who's gonna say no to that? Who do we have as a producer that's on that level?
Boo-Boo's beard.
See, we don't have one.
That's about it. That's about it.
Discredit my beard right now. We don't have one.
we don't have. Look, we don't have producers that could cultivate artists. We don't have that.
And also have the the backing with the billboards of this to that, like the advertisement. It seems like we don't have a lot of that. You know who I think would have been like our biggest, and that's the one I was gonna say, but I don't want to get into the conversation of him. SPM when he came out, one of the top fucking music, dude. I mean,
what hits?
Wiggy,
wiggy.
Come on, wiggy, baby. Let's keep it real.
Yeah. But at the end of that, he had great production, though.
Well, but he was also, I think, a genius when it came to his music because he was the guy.
If you have replay value and great production, this is gonna go regardless.
And he had love. L.A. everywhere. Shit, people still love him to this day.
Yeah, they do.
No matter what he did.
They do.
So, hey, what do you think is gonna happen?
I don't.
What do you think is gonna happen with that? Is he gonna start the Civil War, homeboy, or what?
I don't even pay attention, bro.
It's gonna be crazy, huh?
I don't pay attention to stuff that I don't.
Involved in that shit, fool.
I don't know.
I'm not inviting that for the carne asada.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no.
All right, so we gotta. Hey, I didn't know. When Baldacci got picked up and he got picked up coming out of the joint.
2016, yeah.
I
picked him up. Yeah, me and his mom picked him up.
Yeah, talk to me about that, homeboy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know Baldy.
I know Baldy. I used to bump his music as Pelon.
Yeah,
in the Florence district.
I remember that,
the one with he had the beat from the game, the How We Do. He flipped that, and all the homies were bumping it. I didn't know. I just knew that he had gotten shot and he got whatever.
Yeah.
And next to you though, I'm working with Smooth Hustle Music. Shout out to Leche, which was here last time.
Oh, Big Leche, that's right.
That's a homie.
Yeah, it is.
My neighbor right there.
He at least took a picture of my sweatshirt on, but you haven't yet. I'm proud.
It's theirs.
Yeah. Shout out to Leche, homeboy.
And also he came out right. He came out first,
right,
and then he went inside again. Okay, so he came out and I'm seeing like, oh shit. And I check out his music. Oh, he doesn't sound like a homie because he doesn't. So I was like, oh shit, I like this fool. And I heard his music. Oh shit, that's Pelon from like years ago from his. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. So eventually I ended up doing his first photo shoot, working with him for like years. And then I remember him telling me, man, there's this guy named Esteban Oriol. He's like hitting me up and I don't even know who he is. I'm like, bro, like you gotta answer that phone call, bro.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, like you gotta answer that phone call. And he eventually did, and he started working. So I've been working with him for a good while too. Like photo covers. Some of his cover. I did his effort logo. That's my logo.
Oh, is that right?
I designed it. I designed his shirts. Face of LA. I gave him that name.
Oh shit.
Since the riot, he used it a lot since the riots. I gave him that logo slogan.
So you're the one coming up with all this
yeah,
stuff.
bro. Yeah.
I told you, he's the guy behind the scenes.
Yeah, and also for me, it's all love. To me, like I like to support my people.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Unlike a lot of people, I support what I like the Sick Jackins, the Psycho Realms. I've been tons of their shows. Yeah, I bought their CDs. When I support an artist, I buy their CDs. I go to their shows, like just like Little Rob, everybody else.
Yeah, like Sick Jacket, he's a guy that. One of the top artists, homeboy, and he's a guy that he is known worldwide, but I still don't see like he should be like way up there, dude. Like,
well, look, he's very underground, bro. He's a great spitter, but like this game is about music. It's about like
it's also like the promotion,
and also like replayable music. People want replayable. People want to have a good time. They don't always want to be hearing about politics. Not everybody want to hear about like, oh, the government is trying to kill you. Like we know that. like, yo, have a good time.
Right? Yeah, they want to forget
they
about
want
that
they
stuff.
want to hear about. They want to forget about that.
That's right. How about King Lo G? You know him when he was first starting off, right?
Yeah,
How'd you
starting
meet him and talk to us about him?
First time I met him in Alameda, bro, on Florence and Alameda. We were both driving, and I seen him on Instagram. He dropped a album before all the fame and all that. And I remember he had a tattoo of a music note, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then I looked to the left, and it's him. I'm like, oh shit, I just seen your post. I was like, yo, I just seen your post. He's like, oh shit, and he started giving me his CDs through the window. Like, oh.
Yeah.
That was the first time meeting him, and he's like, oh, he was actually excited that somebody recognized him.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
And especially on Alameda in Florence, where he shouldn't be in that area because he's
Right.
not from that area.
Yeah.
But like he felt like, oh shit, so he gave me a bunch of shit. I'm like, oh shit, much love, much love. A month later, as a drummer boy, and then next I'm around them, and yeah.
And that's when you joined the whole crew with him.
Not crew. I was there
but
for my
you're-
homeboy.
you're in the- you're
I
in
was
the
making
circle.
sure drummer boy was good.
Okay.
Always making
That's
sure
right.
drummer boy was good.
And then they went and did their own thing.
They did their own thing, and he did his own thing. I helped drummer boy also to direct one of his videos. With King Luigi's also in there. Like I was around on all of that.
What happened to Sinatra? I know he got to an accident.
Yeah, a couple times.
He's not rapping anymore.
I seen him the other day. I seen him probably like 7 months ago. I done some East Coast spot. I done a Hooper.
Yeah, because when I followed those guys from the beginning as well,
Yeah.
right? And when I even saw them three, I was like, I was telling my wife, dude, these guys got some skills. Like
Yeah.
they were a great group together. I mean, even individually, they're great.
I feel like what happened when the homie, rest in peace, J Rocks, passed away, which I was there, and I was the one that gave him his last hug before that happened.
Right.
I saw everything. Not everything, but I gave him his last hug. 2 minutes later, he was on the floor. That hurt him because I remember seeing, like, I couldn't even see the body, bro. That was my homie. J Rocks from the Florence district too, and just to see, I couldn't even look at the body. I just like to the side, and then I saw MC Sinatra have a crazy moment there. I'm like, oh shit, and I think that affected him a lot.
That was it.
And it was right here in the valley too. That's what happened.
Was it
Yeah.
over here?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So Sinatra's not rapping at all right now.
I don't think so. I think he's just trying to be good health wise. He went through some shit.
Yeah, I heard he went through some stuff.
Went through
Wow,
some
man, that's
shit.
unfortunate, man. Hopefully the guy gets
Shout out to the
back
MC
in.
Sinatra.
Yeah, for sure.
Florence
Major
district.
skills, huh, boy. Major
Yeah.
skills. Out of anybody right now, who, aside from American Cholo, which now you're working with me, would you want to work with?
I want to work with Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Well, that's not too bad of a company to
Yeah.
fucking be.
Oh, I was with SZA last week actually.
Really?
Yeah, I was in a music video. So I got to talk to her, chill with her for a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
So you,
But I want to work with people that inspire me, that are doing art at the high level, like the Kanye West, like on that level of like. I don't want to just be like, oh, you work with the homies.
don't want to be stuck in the Chicano rap fucking box.
Chicano rap is dead, bro. That's
wait,
dead.
Wait! Shots fired!
Chicano rap is dead, bro.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yeah, it is.
What do you mean Chicano rap's dead? Fool, I'm ready to start my career, carnal.
Oh, we're barely getting into it.
Hey, who's in Chicano rap? New.
Like as far as something huge, no. It's
No, or even new.
to make huge money. No.
And that's rapping Chicano. That's rapping Chicano rap. Who's doing that?
that I enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can name a few. I would say I actually enjoy Bozo's music, believe it or not, but it's not something that's gonna go
No.
like.
How about like new?
No.
No,
It,
then it's dead, then, right?
it's it's not alive as much as it should
Not-
be.
It
For sure.
has a place in the rafters for sure.
It has it's stuck in a corner. And
Well, it's stuck in the past.
It's well, no, there's still people that make money off of it. It's just not as big as it ever was.
Yeah.
It never will again.
Never will be.
Because it's like you said, it's stuck in that small box. It's
And I was a big fan of like Chicano rap. I was a big fan of Shadow, Naida. For me, for a while, I feel like San Diego was popping more than
they
LA.
were, though. They
To me, they
were.
were better,
Little
like
One, Shadow,
skillfully,
yeah.
like seeing Shadow, El Pecador, all these fools. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, these fools are dope as fuck. They have great production.
but I think it's also again,
And then Conejo came,
it
Mad at the World, and it was that's a rap, bro. I was the one that leaked that record out, Mad at the World.
and I heard that he dissed all those guys and he just to fucking
When I was having a moment, that's it. He had
He-
a moment. But you know what? That song caused crazy havoc, bro.
I
Crazy havoc helped us out a lot. that record,
The drama helped on that one,
bro. And then also because Mr. D, he released a version where he scrapped out the Capone part,
right?
and I released the uncensored version. I got a DM on an email, and then they had to like leak this. And I'm like, oh shit, I leaked it
there
out.
it goes.
And how was if you can talk about it, how was the relationship? Was it any kind of like a little bit awkward, I guess, because I know Conejo had beef with Capone at the time, but Capone's driver, which also a rapper,
Spider, yeah.
fucking Spider, shout out to Spider, homie. Was that ever like a little bit awkward?
Well, Spider's a gangster, so Capone didn't want to fuck with him. Like
Spider's a
you know,
homie, man.
Capone respected Spider because he's
That's
like,
right.
oh, this was a gangster.
As you should, homie.
And I just know that it did take it to it was some street shit. A lot of things were happening.
Right.
I got rest in peace Stomper. Even when Stomper he was getting tatted by my homie, the fool that I was telling you, my homeboy's cousin.
Right.
And I got a call like, hey, some Stomper is here. And I was about to send some people out there, but I had heard that he was pro Conejo the whole time. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let that homie.
More neutral on it.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. And then and he throughout this whole time he's always been like, been neutral the whole time.
Yeah, but when I heard that from
Rest
Spider,
in peace, Stomper. Yeah.
Rest in peace, Stomper. When I heard that from Spider, I was like, all right, that's dope because that also shows back to the character of Conejo and Spider. That even with that and him going there was no beef with them.
Conejo like, yo, get your money, bro. That's it. Like, get your money. Like you're making money. Like I'm not gonna step on that. You know, simple as that. And which I respect. Like, oh shit, cool. And at the same time, in front of Spider, Conejo was never disrespected. Not in front of Spider.
Right.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Spider told me that, and I'm sure, and I believe it. But
The
listen,
Spider got hands, bro. I don't even know. Spider, he has hands. And not only that, he has like kicks. He could.
I wait.
No, he could.
Karateka, papa.
I hear his stories, bro.
Oh,
he
shit.
could hit you in the face with his foot.
That was looking at you.
Yeah, bro. I heard shit from Spider. A lot of shit like, oh, Spider.
I
Like,
fucking with Spider.
like
homie.
he would take 3 foods at a time and shit. Like,
I believe it,
yeah,
homie.
bro. Shit. Shout out to Spider.
Big Spider be doing that fucking soccer kicks on your shit, homeboy.
Yeah.
And I was gonna comment tonight. You didn't know, Gil. You didn't know. Nah, Spider's a homie, man. Me and him talk every couple of weeks.
I love that interview
talk.
too. That was a badass interview too.
Yeah, it was dope, homie.
was really dope.
Hey, so why did we get the Conejo interview, man? Out of a lot of people are upset that we got a Conejo interview. Why did we get it, homie?
It's just like there was other ones that wanted the Conejo interview, but it was just like, bro, we don't want to be negativity.
Yeah.
Like, and just because you have some type of numbers, like fuck your numbers, homie. We're over here investing in a bigger vision than whatever you had over there. But I felt you had great morals.
Oh, thank you.
And you stand on your morals, and I just feel like, yo, it would be a good conversation. Not only that, you have good speaking skills, unlike the other guys.
Right.
You have great speaking skills. So I was like, you know, let's make it work.
And people don't understand. It took a while, homeboy.
It took a while, yeah.
And I called out sick that day.
Bro, it took a while,
I was
bro.
feeling like shit.
And that's the thing again. Like with the
But
rapper.
we made it worth a
no,
while, right?
It was definitely worth the while.
Good
homie.
studio, good
It was
space.
beautiful, the vibe, the whole shebang. But yeah, like I said, I had Conejo's phone. I call Conejo every 6 months, or he'll text me, whatever, something small, right? And then and I would just every time, hey, what's up, Conejo? Let me know. Yeah,
Well, Conejo, like I know everybody like has a perception of him, but Conejo is one of the greatest persons.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can be
dude.
around, bro.
He's a family guy.
Family
he's a good
dude,
guy.
great
Yeah, every
guy.
time when you guys invited me out here, I said, hell yeah, I'll pull up. I'm right here.
It was cool as hell, bro. And I just know that like I'm standing next to somebody that's official.
Mm-hmm.
Not only like in the street level, but just like official all the way.
Yeah, for sure. Certified.
Great family man, stand on his morals. He doesn't do scandalous shit. You know, he breaks bread. We break bread together, and you know, you take care of each other, bro. Even when we're on the run, I mean, we're on tour, we take care of each other.
Well, hey, what's up with this, homeboy? What's up with this, carnal?
The eagle claw.
What's up with the claw,
I
homeboy?
had to bring Conejo's energy in the room. The eagle claw right here.
What's up with
That shit's real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, that's real. Should have cut you, player. Is that actual eagle claw?
Yeah,
What
it
is that like illegal in 50 states?
It's a ritual. It's a what's it called? Spiritual thing.
Yeah. So what does this mean? Like
That's Conejo H1. He's the eagle. That's why we use a lot of the eagle a lot. The eagle
okay,
in,
this is actually pretty beautiful, homeboy.
Yeah.
I like that, homeboy.
a fan gave it to him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, went to his show. Because one thing about Conejo, bro, that I've seen, like, just his fans, like, he has some type of love he gets from his fans. It's just crazy.
You can hold it.
You can hold it.
Here, we got 4D on my camera.
Yeah. Look, you can hold it, boo. You can hold
Look
it.
at that. Let me see. There we go.
Yeah, that shit's sharp, carnal.
That is.
Yeah, get the beard. Get the beard.
I gotta get this camera in.
Conejo's clawing, fucking move his beard. Now you know you're in
he actually
trouble.
gets cut with that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
he
No,
gets cut with that all the time.
No, si te cortas, güey.
Yeah.
They're sharp.
You think? Yeah, that's just gangster, homeboy. But talk to us about also this, homeboy. You got Conejo's got a brand going on over here. So,
Yeah.
so what are you doing with Conejo? You're managing them? or
I'm his
you're-
business partner, creative director, and I don't want to say manager because I feel like me and his wife manage him. Like we both, like all of us, we manage each other, kind of like a group effort,
like a family.
alongside with the homie right here from Underground Hip Hop.
That fool's
He-
mad at the world. Fool. He's the one. He's the one they named the album.
Hey,
Mad at the world.
You know,
homeboy.
he's the reason why Conejo started touring right here. This is the
Really?
guy. He's the guy right there. He's the guy that
He's the inspiration behind
that
that.
pushed Conejo. Like, oh, here you go.
Yeah, he had to.
He had to. He
He
pushed
had
him, and
to.
next thing you know, we had a crazy ass show the first time. Shia LaBeouf pulled up.
Oh, is that the first one?
Yeah,
Oh,
Shia
that's
LaBeouf
right.
pulled up, bro, with all the homies. He didn't even want to be in the green room. He was like, nah, hell no, I'm with the homies right
That's
here.
right. Oh, boy.
Took
Yeah.
pictures with everybody, bro.
Right?
Oh, I did see that. I saw
And you
it
see
online.
a bunch
That's
of pictures
right.
of him, and all the everybody took a picture with this fool. He was like, nah, everybody gets a picture. Everybody gets a
Yeah,
picture.
shut up was a fool.
He's like, fuck the green room. I don't want to be over there with the celebrity. Nah, he's like, I'm out here right here.
That's right.
And who came up with that idea about the Nightmare Before Christmas?
The homie right there.
Another one right
That's
there,
him
huh?
right there.
That's the brains right there.
That's the brains, bro.
That's Bobby the Brain Heenan back there, carnal. Really?
Yeah.
Hey, dude. Such a good time. Was that the second one or the third?
That's the fourth one,
The
bro.
fourth. Hey,
And you
bro.
know what? How we feel like is a homie networking party, bro.
Yes.
Like and
Yes.
like even this one, little one pulled up, and
Yeah, that was
like,
dope.
Yeah.
Everybody was
White
came with a
Bee
black
pulled
skin,
up,
bro.
black- yeah.
And you know what? You don't get that.
Yeah.
If you go to another homie show, you get a lot of egos. Everybody's clicked up. But with Conejo, he breaks the ice.
That shit,
Yeah.
hey, dude, that
It was
shit
off the hook
was
right there.
dope. That was the second one I've been
Let
to.
me tell you, when we went to New York, right? First time we went to New York, 2018. There were so many hoods in that New York show, dog, like rival gangs.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? There was a gang meeting in the middle of the Conejo show to make sure like everybody was peaceful.
Oh, that's
And then
dope.
Conejo was in the middle of everybody, and like Conejo shook everybody's hand, maras, from everywhere, dog. And then
That's dope.
he kind of like disarmed everybody with his presence.
Yeah, we're here to have
He
a good
shook
time as
everybody's
family.
hand. Everybody got a hug. Everybody got a picture. And you know what? After that, there was like a little gang meeting. Everybody like, yo, today let's just keep
Today
it cool.
we're gonna have a good time.
To see
together.
that, I was like, shit.
And that's how that went over there. It was there was all kind of different hoods.
Oh,
over
all
there.
types
yeah.
of hoods. All types of
Everybody,
hoods.
huh?
Even
man.
people I knew, like,
Yeah, there was definitely rival hoods all over.
Yeah, you ran next to the projects, homie.
right?
But we actually took out one of my wife's friends, and she hasn't been out with us in forever. Forever, 20, 30 years. And she had it, and she didn't know what to expect. And at the end of the night, she was like, dude, thank you for bringing me. At first, I was like, oh no, aquí están los cholos. And yeah, it's the same stereotype.
Yeah.
But after the night was done, no, man, it's a beautiful thing. And that's one thing that I see that we are evolving as raza. We're not-
But you know what? Conejo causes that because you notice he'll walk the other
Oh,
crowd,
yeah.
right? Everybody gets a moment with him. Everybody, all the
Oh yeah,
homies.
that's
He brings
the,
everybody together.
That's the beautiful thing. He's no shy in it.
Yeah.
He's not hiding in the green room. He's
Nah.
out there making sure everybody's there.
Yeah, making sure everybody's
And he knows
connected.
everybody's name.
And he'll like, yo, have you met him? Oh, have you met? Like he'll do that a lot.
For sure. No,
Yeah.
Like even rappers that we know that have had beef,
Right.
he put them like, oh, have you met him? Let's take a picture together, and that caused like, oh shit, and then they talked it out and they pieced it up.
yeah, because most of the beefs are
It's over a
They're
dumbass,
childish.
over a bitch,
Yeah, there's
over an
something
Instagram
small.
model or some bullshit.
You didn't follow me. Some
Yeah,
shit.
or that, or man, yeah.
Some way out shit. No, that I can see, man, just becoming bigger and bigger. And
That's
bigger
the
every
plan,
year,
bro.
Right?
The plan is to get it beyond Conejo and just have him hosting it, performing too, but having even bigger artists like performing.
Yeah, because as he gets older, Conejo could eventually be like, yeah, be Conejo's after.
Conejo's presents,
Like Dick Clark. Well, fuck Dick Clark. We got Conejo in the
Yeah,
building.
like
homeboy.
Conejo presents Santa Fe Clown. Conejo presents this big artist.
Yeah,
And,
dude.
Chino XL killed it.
yeah, Chino still killed
He
it.
killed it, and then he even
That
went
was
into the
all like
audience.
that,
Oh, that's your homie, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they did. It was dope. Homie.
Yeah.
I would 100% next year we go back.
We
in.
definitely curated like that. Like we like, oh, how can we make it different today, this time around? And we curated to we.
How do I get?
And also
poop on
we get like
it? We'll get you on.
look,
it.
there was a comment that people were making like, how can we have a bunch of nobodies and opening up for? But I'm like, bro, you gotta reach out to homies to like support.
Yeah, but even it's not nobodies. It's maybe because you don't know them. It's just like
Yeah.
it's just like this. And this is another thing. This is how it is with the raza in LA. It's like going to a main event in Vegas. nobody's watching the other cards
Yeah.
and really rooting for them because
Yep.
at the end they are nobodies to you. They're making their bones.
Yeah.
So as they get
They gotta
up,
come up somehow.
yeah, they gotta come up somehow. But XO's somebody.
Yeah.
Conejo's is somebody.
Yeah.
And some of these other guys is just maybe not nobody to do. But no, overall the dope event, homie.
Yeah.
Dope
The
event.
vibe is always great, bro. Everybody always leaves like, God damn.
Oh no, I love that.
And we have all types of people showing up. Well, last year we had DJ Muggs, like, man, David Ayer, the director.
Yeah, no,
Lana
Conejo's got
Parrilla.
Conejo's got a lot of love, homeboy.
Yeah, bro.
He's tapped in,
Yeah.
homeboy. That guy's tapped into the mainstream,
Yeah.
homeboy. He's underground, but he's tapped into the
Yeah,
mainstream. homeboy.
definitely, man.
And people get upset when I call him the king of Chicano rap.
Nah, because look, I know like there's quote unquote bigger people than him in the music industry and the Chicano
course.
rap, but who's gonna peak how he peaked? Who's gonna have a lead acting role?
Oh, he killed it in that one too.
Not only that,
Yeah.
Conejo's a cultural figure. When you talk to Conejo's a fucking LA cultural figure. Like, he's not a rapper. Fuck no. He's a cultural figure, like a real one from the streets that is validated in the streets to the art that he does.
And also, what makes his story beautiful is how he has evolved into a
Evolved,
family guy.
yeah.
I also was.
Which was a struggle because me and Conejo were bum heads for the last couple of years for everything. Because bum heads for like the better of himself, you know.
Right.
Like we strategized everything. Like when he came out the county, he was a little rough in the edges, bro.
Oh, he had to
I had
be.
to like, bro, what the fuck, like.
He had to be.
Like, nah, I ain't wasting my time if you're thinking like that.
Yeah, I get
you know,
that.
like we gotta like elevate ourselves, you know.
It's
And
because he had to deprogram from the
Yeah.
jail system.
It took
That's
him
what
it took him a little bit.
That and the run, and you got to deprogram.
And now he's just like, I'm very involved with how he looks. Or
what's crazy how
photography.
people want Conejo to be wearing the
Yeah,
big baggy
bro.
pants and the
They do.
What's- I had to, even though I'm out of the comment section, I don't know if nobody noticed. I had to go in the comment section. The family like, oh, this about to look like a lamb. I'm like, fool, he's a family guy. What
I'm
you
like,
wearing?
he's a fashion guy over here,
Yeah,
bro.
you want him to fucking be wearing the big
Bro, and it's much love you do, but it's just like, bro, like Conejo was in for 15 years in Mexico, like undercover shit.
Yeah,
like
had to
he
be.
wasn't like, if you're just like a homie out there, dog, you're getting smoked.
Yeah, for sure.
And he had to do what he had to do.
And-
Plus, not only that, like even like Japan, right? Japan was trying to book us, but they want him to have the jerseys. Like, dog,
yeah.
Conejo's not a clown. He's a real one.
Hey, we'll go, fool. hey, Boo, what's up?
I got my jersey hanging.
Yeah, bro.
We'll be the background like this.
I got my Cortez ready, everything.
And much love. I love the style, but it's just for him. He's evolved. He's so separated from that. Like it's just like he would be fake trying to put that on as a costume.
Because that's not him anymore.
Like that's not him no more.
Yeah.
He's still the Conejo, but he's just like he's in a higher level thinking, bro.
Absolutely. I'll have Chris in a Pendleton with fucking button up top. Shit. We'll get it in, homeboy.
And even like to see Conejo's progression, even on his jeans from when he came out the county to now, it's just like I could say that I influenced him a lot in different ways.
In the style.
Style or like and he would like, oh, where you get those? Oh,
That's good though.
Oh, you're
homeboy.
looking like now he wears a lot of earth tones and stuff. Like, oh shit, because he would see like, oh shit, I like that.
Yeah, in that interview, I learned that from it because I wasn't sure either. Because people would say, well, and I wasn't sure. I was like, man, that's just his style, whatever. But then it made so much sense. I'm on the run for 15 years. I can't dress like this. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for.
And that's what I'm gonna get caught. So I was like, oh shit, that makes a lot of sense. And how are you gonna go from dressing like that for 15 years and all of a sudden,
Change back.
Yeah.
You're not going to do
He
it.
can't no more. He was so far removed. Dog. He wasn't hanging around with millionaires out there and people that were so spiffy up and like cleaned up. Like they're gonna look at him like, what the fuck? This is a dirtbag. They would have, dog. Because look,
I look at Boo Boo.
nah, because over there
all the
was
time.
where people that he was around, like he was around powerful
Oh, I
fucking
bet.
politicians
Oh, boy,
in
see,
a different
way.
world. I
See,
was like,
way.
wow, crazy shit.
Yeah, see.
So he had to like to be trusted.
Yeah,
You
he
gotta
had
be
to change his
trusted
look.
because if
You
you
gotta
don't,
be
if you don't
with the
get
biz,
trusted,
homeboy.
you just end up being the throwaway guy that they throw you out.
Yeah,
3
this
months
guy
later.
send this guy and he
Yeah,
got
he-
caught for something.
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
That's the way.
Yeah.
So what's up with this, homeboy?
So we launched the Sinister Kingdom Meds with the Cure Company, which those are one of the biggest weed companies in the world. They had a interview in Forbes magazine.
I'm trying to get Boo Boo to be our
yeah,
model,
right.
homeboy.
And, and behind the packaging, there's a QR code. If you scan it, there's free music, exclusive music for him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You get your music too?
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
Right there.
And it's quality weed too.
Yeah, you gotta go like the what's it? You gotta go have you seen the Price is Right fool?
Yeah.
They go like this. So they gotta go like this.
And even that, like,
So what kind of deal? Yeah, you guys working like they got a sponsor?
we everything we got to cut for we license his name for sure. And
Yeah, for
I
sure.
design all of that, design the marketing behind it. I'm the one that clicked them up with that company, and so that's what I do. I my goal is to expand Conejo, expand them, and put him in different circles, expand his mind, to start thinking big. So pretty soon you're gonna see us like doing our own movies, our own shows.
When are you guys gonna come up with the Conejo documentary? Oh, boy.
Bro, that's been being pitched. That's being pitched.
That has to come out, bro.
Yeah, it's coming. Not documentary. It has to be a movie.
Yeah, like a straight
It
movie
has to
type
be a
deal.
movie. Yeah.
Who's gonna play the role? Oh, boy.
Not him. It's gonna be somebody else, probably from Mexico.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah,
no,
'cause-
you might find
Yeah,
somebody
because
out here.
honestly, like even actors, like a lot of these actors from over here, like
Oh, don't bang the
Raza,
actors over here. This fool's banging
like,
everybody
bro,
over here.
it's just like you know what? It's because over there they're hungry, so they're over there. They've been trained in theater since they were kids.
También, güey. Aquí también,
Where they at though?
güey.
Where they at though?
This fool, he said Chicano rap's dead. Chicano actors are dead over here, oh boy.
Where they at though? Look, who's getting hired from Marvel?
Who did they hire from Marvel?
Enoch.
Yeah,
Where's he
oh
from?
yeah.
And who they hire for the Star Wars movie?
What was that?
Diego Luna.
Oh, that's right. Then over there, then, huh?
And they're getting everybody from over there because over there they take their craft
Maybe because their
serious.
union is not that strong, fool. So they're like, fuck it, we'll get these
Maybe,
guys over here.
maybe.
Make it work.
They're trying to get that
It's just
cheap
like-
Mexican labor.
Like
oh,
even
boy.
here, like this is just the stigma of like you could only be a cholo number 1, 2.
Well, that's
or
that's
That
the
sucks,
problem.
man.
That is a problem. But I think Conejo's got a big future, bigger than he's gotten, and I could see him doing. Dude, like his movie when he did, I love that.
Bro, he stole the movie.
He did.
Oh,
He
yeah,
did.
stole the
That's like a
movie.
seaway.
And you know what? I watched the whole movie being filmed. I was with Shia LaBeouf. I kicked it with Shia. Man, that's a homie right there. Shout out to Shia. And like just seeing the process of watching the movie, of filming it, being next to David Ayer, and that's what like made me more confident about being a director because you get to see like, oh shit, it takes a team.
Mhm.
I don't have to be the best lighting guy. I don't have to be the best set designer.
Yeah.
I don't gotta be the best cinematographer, but I could be the vision. Like worry about the vision.
Yeah, you need a sound guy. My boy
Yeah.
Chris was
Chris right there.
My boy Chris was
I'm
like,
seeing him right now.
my boy
I
Chris.
see you, cuz.
My boy Chris was like, "Hey, Gil, the Conejo interview was good, dude. The video was excellent, but the sound needs to be better." He did.
I got you.
He did.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't gotta be the best of that. So, I'm like, yo, I gotta worry about the vision.
Put the number up there, Chris, in case somebody wants to call up here and say this guy owes me money or something. Oh boy,
Go for it.
I'm gonna get my 50% cut real quick. What happened to your GoPro, Chris? It don't like you. It don't like you. I tell you,
died?
it don't like you.
Died.
That was what, 5 minutes?
That's how it.
41%.
That's how it is, Chris. That's how it is. It don't like you. Notorious. You got a question for this guy, man? This guy's new in the camera photography game. I'm sure you got some kind of question over there, huh, boy?
I would just like to know as far as investing,
Investing in the body or
The
more
glass for sure. On the glass. Yeah, the glass is a big difference, bro.
What's the glass? A lens?
Because I've shot
that's that jargon stuff.
crazy pictures with the
Right.
small $100 Canon camera, like the film ones. I shot crazy shit with that. It's $100, and I've shot amazing shit with that. So just the glass, and knowing your settings too, knowing your lighting, knowing and learning, bro. Always learn. Always like me. I'm self-taught with everything. I've always been self-taught. I didn't go to school for graphics. I didn't go to school for photography. I didn't go to school for video. But I put in them hours though. I had to fail to get
I
better.
would say, yeah. How was the failures for you?
Yeah, all the time. You know, you gotta fail. You can't be scared. That's one thing that I learned. Like you can't be scared to even speak up. Like even being around like the biggest people, being around David Ayer. You know, like yo, shit.
Hey, what's up with David Ayers, man? He seems like a very cool cat. He does a lot of raza type stuff.
Yeah,
He grew up.
yeah. He grew up in by the USC by the Harpies too.
Oh, is that what
yeah,
it was?
so he grew up.
Okay, so we got.
And him and Conejo, they go way back since training day, even before that.
All right, let's see. We got a phone call coming in. I gotta get David in here. He followed me on IG not too long.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Come on, carnal.
Oh shit.
They all follow me low key, homeboy. See. I was like, David Ayers.
And like, me, yeah. Go.
Caller, who's this?
How you doing, Gil? Jay.
What's up, Jay? Talk to us.
I'm looking at the podcast, but I want to say the homie right there said it. that I want to agree on, and you might get another caller that might start a little debate and controversy if you guys don't mind me saying it.
Go ahead.
I'm ready.
run
I'm
it.
ready.
Chicano rap is dead, homie.
It is that.
Ah,
Big time.
This guy.
That's the next thumbnail
Oh, boy.
right
Yep.
there.
And,
Chicano rap.
Stamp it,
You know?
certified, and it's for sure.
and this is the problem too. And Gil, you did say something about the comments. It's like, how come we can't be Chicanos and just be part of hip hop culture? Period. We don't have to create another genre. I know they're gonna say. They're going to break it down saying, well, what about this poo-poo work back in the day? Okay, I get it. I give credit. They tried, but it's not there. We would have done it already. Memphis Soda was there. Cujo was there. Bozo was there. We had like a whole genre going on in the past 5 years, and it didn't go nowhere. But they're still Chicanos, but they're part of hip-hop. How come we just can't move on with hip-hop and be you know what I mean? And be on fucking...
I get that, but
you know?
I don't... when I hear Cujo Savage, I don't see him as Chicano rap. I see him as a rapper. He's a lyricist. He's a rapper. Misfit Soto...
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, this was very good.
But the thing that I hear about... I'm not saying those two individuals specifically. The thing that I hear about the homies a lot of times is they're fucking lazy. And they want to sit there...
No, so presentation matters, bro.
Well, also they get... Like I said, they get one hit.
And
then
presentation
they're gone.
matters. Because when you are a fan of a rapper... You gotta wanna like almost like they're like almost superheroes.
Yeah, but we got a lot of fat superheroes.
Yeah, not only that presentation, like, even like
let's keep it real.
Yeah, not only that, like
With
even
their
the
shirts off
Let's
and
keep
shit.
it real. Yeah,
even the
homie.
music videos, they're all the same.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know what? You know what's another problem too. And me and had a conversation about my friends. I think a lot of record companies too. They don't want to get behind like homies that could really rap because they see how gangsters they are, and they'll be like, "Well, I'm gonna put my money on him, and he might get arrested in 2 months." I think they might feel like they're in danger, you know.
Well,
And also, a lot of homies, they always say, "I rap for my homies." They're always saying that, like, "I rap for the hood." Like,
Right.
all right,
so
Yeah.
do
stay in the hood,
but-
homie.
but so do Nipsey, so do Easy, so do all these. It just seems when it comes to essays, they
Nipsey
fear
had a
the
message,
essays.
bro. Nipsey had a
No,
message.
no, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying when he does, he still said I rap for the hood, and everybody else.
But you don't think a lot of homies rappers they don't want to like King Little G was there, he could have done it, but you don't think they don't want to go up because maybe you know they might have to you know how it is like
Yeah, yeah.
you gotta give money to the homie, you gotta give money to the
politics
homie.
kick in.
Nah, look,
Politics kick in, yeah.
King Lil G, he had Tory Lanez in the album. He had Nipsey in the album, and Too Short in one album.
Yeah.
And
that's
it
hot.
ain't going nowhere.
I think he was the one. King Lil G was there.
Oh no,
but I
he's
don't know
there.
if he, you know,
King Lil G definitely
he
has
is
great
there.
records.
No, he is there.
Yeah. But at the
damn,
same time,
dude, I really,
Well, this is a difference, and I think I can break it down pretty good for you guys.
go for it.
Super Bowl, we had Snoop Dogg throwing up Carip, right?
Yeah.
Now, could you imagine that Super Bowl, King Lil G up there throwing up 18th Street? Would never happen.
oh no, you can't do that. You
It would
can't do
never
that.
happen. The difference
The thing is, Snoop has it.
yeah, but it's still throwing up one of the
Yeah, but-
most notorious gangs in
LA.
in the nation.
But at the same time, like Snoop's an icon, so he could do whatever he
Well,
wants. He even smoking that.
Yeah, but the difference is, I want to say we get mocked a lot, but they fear the essays more than they fear anybody else because of politics. I think that's what comes out.
Well, see,
I don't even, bro. I just feel like the music's just not even there.
Oh no, the music not to as a whole, the music not to par. But there is
not to
guys
par.
that there's
There's guys that have
yeah, they
talent
do have
with the
talent.
right producers, when even
Yes.
the right writers, because they're doing them the hooks and all that. There's guys that have potential.
For sure.
Shout out to Trouble Kid. He's one of them.
That's right.
I think we went a little bit off topic, but yeah, Chicano rap is dead.
Oh,
Oh,
bro, and not only is it dead, it's been dead, bro.
No, it hasn't been dead, homie. Boo Boo's beard. I barely got a contract for him. Fool. Hey, thanks for the call, my man.
And shout out to all the Chicano rappers from back in the days. Much
I'm gonna
love.
call one right now. He just
Go
called.
for it. Call him.
Hey,
Go
hey,
ahead.
Boo Boo,
Yeah.
Boo Boo's beer is Boo Boo's beer so tough the microphone's not even moving.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
You gotta have a good one.
You too, bro.
Let's see. What's name was calling it right now? 'Cause I finally figured out a way to turn off call waiting. Homie, I hate that call waiting, carnal. Capone Conejo
Capone?
from Texas.
I'll call him. I'll let him know straight up.
Yo,
What's good, Capone? This is your big homie Prime right here. What's good? SK Mob president.
I think we went a little bit off topic.
How you-
Hey, turn the background off real quick.
you motherfuckers are calling me. I'm trying to call you.
Ah, was
That's
good.
how we do it, homie. We
Shout
keep
out
it
to
the
Capone.
back.
I'll see you in Texas too, bro. See you in Texas.
Nah, right now, dude, I was supposed to be back, and sucks. I'm still fucking out here. Hey, Prime.
What's good with it, bruh?
Hey, that's a good look, brother. You're with fucking Gil and
That's right.
el otro pinche boo boo.
Boo boo.
The
Boo boo
beard.
bear.
Yeah.
Hey, but salute to you guys, man, and it's good to see you, Prime.
And shout out to Capone, too, man. He's definitely a legend in the game.
That's right. But he said your game's dead,
That's-
fool. Just let you know. He
Out
said
of
your
the
game's dead,
motherfucking
fool.
building.
He said your game's
Hey,
dead.
shout out to
fool.
Capone, man. I toured with Capone. We were in New York
Nah,
with
don't,
Capone,
don't,
actually.
don't backtrack now, fool.
No, it's dead.
Don't backtrack now.
It's
He
dead.
Said, he said your shit's dead, fool.
It's dead like The Undertaker, bro. It's dead.
Yes, fool. That's where I'm going to get my clips from. This guy.
Right. Hell yeah.
Cut him up,
said
bro.
I'm
Cut him
dead?
up.
He said
You said
Chicano
I'm
rap.
dead.
Chicano rap's dead, fool. That's it. What do you think about that?
I love that.
Yeah, I tell you. He agreed.
Okay. I love Chicano rap. So all three of you guys on the panel.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I am, Chicano rap.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I took it to a different level, and then the crab in the bucket syndrome
Uh,
kind of arrived, you know.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's why I like the way fucking Prime is working with my brother Conejo's, because now he's doing rock band shit and
That's
like
dope.
taking it out the box.
Yep.
And I took it out the box. But like I say, fucking Prime, you a G, dog. Like,
that's right.
I'll never forget that day in New York. We were out
Ah,
there
bro,
in
it
the
was amazing.
Bronx, fool.
Ah,
What happened in New York, homeboy?
We were in the Bronx.
in the Bronx,
doggy.
bro. We were in the
And what's
underground club in the Bronx.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the hood.
That's dope.
Exactly, yeah. We were in the fucking Bronx, New York.
You know what? Capone, a lot of love in the East Coast, bro.
Really?
Yeah, they knew
Yeah.
all his lyrics, all of his
That's
lyrics. I'm
dope,
like, oh
man.
shit. I was impressed. I was like, oh shit, the hell?
But la cosa que pasa, like I say, like in Cali, like I love my California rappers, like all the legends and everything, but yeah, let's step it up just a little bit, like right outside the box. Like
Yeah.
we can get there. I know. I love songwriting. I love my songwriters. I love the Chicano rappers. You know, all you guys are coming up. You know, Gil's got his podcast. I remember when it started with just a couple viewers.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Keep it pushing. Keep it
Yeah.
pushing. Let's graduate.
let's support each other. I support Gil all the way. Like hell yeah.
Thank you guys, man. I appreciate that shit.
Hell yeah. All right, Gil.
Hey,
and
appreciate it,
Prime,
Capone.
love you, brother.
Love
I
you
can't
back,
wait
brother.
to see you. I
See you
think
soon.
you guys are coming up.
For
I think you're
sure.
coming in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ándale, sí
I'll be
sabe.
there at the airport to pick you up, wait.
All right, bro.
Thanks, I appreciate it, homeboy.
All right, salute. All right.
You could take that GoPro with the gimbal down if you want, if it's in your radio shot. We called him, homeboy.
Capone, man. He's a character. He's
How-
a dope ass homie too.
How was that venue in the Bronx?
It was an underground club, bro. Like an underground club in the hood.
Pulled up, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, we had to go under the fucking like
The street.
yeah, and
everything.
it was like not that high either. But you know what? It was a great fucking
It
show.
was like one of those things you see in the 80s where
Bro, it was so Mexican in there. There was people making tacos in the indoor fucking venue, bro.
Yeah.
With no like exhaust or whatever this shit's called.
yeah.
Bro, it was so grimy. But you know what?
I don't know if I should ask
Oh,
this guy.
yeah.
I don't know if I should ask
It's my little homie, dog. He's my little homie.
Ay, the little homie. The little homie.
Was good, was good,
He said, the
cuz.
little homie. What's up, Mike? On?
He knows what the deal is.
homies? What you vatos doing over there?
We're putting the sword through Chicano rap. It's dead, homeboy. Prime said it's dead. That's
Who
it.
fucking
carnal.
talking shit about Chicano rap, homie? I am Chicano rap, homie.
It's
Big
vato right
Prime. Big
here.
Prime.
What's up, Mike? On talk to us, homeboy.
I'm gonna tell you a little story.
Hey, just don't do the whole thing.
I
We
wanna
were in
hear
the
it.
shower, all
I
that
wanna hear it.
bullshit.
No,
I'm
Get
gonna
that
just
shit
start
out
it
of
off and I'll
here.
let you say the rest.
I want to hear
Everyone
it.
always likes to clown on me, so fuck it. I'm gonna just say a couple of words and then I'll let you
Go for
finish
it,
me
go
off.
for it.
15 years ago, Twin Tower pods. I get there and I see this fool right there. Tell him the rest. Tell him the rest, friend. This wouldn't believe me that I was a cool camera guy / rapper.
Nah, he was. He was a good rapper. He used to rap for us. He was my boombox.
didn't-
I'm like, rap for me right now.
Hey, he was on call.
Yeah, he was on call.
He was on call. I can hit that beat. Don't
Hey,
I even fed you
and
too.
Trip.
Remember that?
So we fucking get out of jail at some point.
Look,
I get out, he
look,
gets out.
look.
We link up on the street.
Check it out. Check it out. I tell Icon when I'm in there, yo, when you get out, go to CalifaRap.net. That was back then when Khalifa Rap was popping. And he did the same.
Smartest shit ever.
He did that, and it was the smartest shit he's ever done. And I gave him his career. Look at him.
Nice. And I gave him his
right.
career.
I remember when fucking Conejo was still on the run. This was like, again, this is what, maybe now it's 11 years ago now. He's like, hey, Conejo wants us to fucking shoot the fucking cover for his next fucking project, The Puppet Master.
Yep.
This fool gets a puppet. We go to a fucking cliff somewhere to see the fucking buildings in downtown LA, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Oh, well, boy, look at that. That's some history right there,
Yeah.
carnal.
Yeah.
And it all became with the county jail,
Yeah,
boy.
the county jail. Shit.
There is a
Yeah, no,
future.
for real. There's a future, bro. Yeah.
Making relationships for
Hey,
years.
shout out
boy.
to Icon. Shout out to Icon because
Icon's doing his
he's
thing,
been
homeboy.
resilient. I know a lot of homies like to hate on him, but you know what?
They hate on Icon.
Yeah, a lot of homies hate on him.
They hate on everybody.
But you know what? Like,
Never to my face,
Yeah,
brother.
Right?
There
but you know
go,
what?
boy.
Icon just keeps it pushing. He just focus on his shit.
I don't give a fuck. Everyone knows what it is. I'm always in the streets. No one tells me nothing, so I don't
That's
care.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
We
It's all
feel the
rumors.
same way, Icon. We feel the same way. I mean,
Yeah.
those are the keyboard fucking warriors, carnal.
Keyboard
All right, little homie.
Yeah, but I
Talk
just
to you
wanted to say Prime is the man. Gil, keep doing your thing.
Thank
Boo
you.
Boo, your beer is more OG than all of us.
Yeah.
My lady says hi to Boo Boo. My lady says hi to Boo Boo, you know?
Hello.
That's funny.
Hell yeah.
That's
The
right.
beer
All
says
right,
hello.
gentlemen. It's
Hey.
always a pleasure, but Prime is a legend. No, don't let no one ever
All
say
right.
different. I don't give a fuck.
That's right.
Thanks, Icon.
Oh, yeah.
Appreciate it, homie. That's what's up, homeboy.
Oh,
I know that guy for a while.
Ah, shit. So what else you got? We working on, homeboy?
Oh, so we've been working on this album, right? We played you some records earlier. And we've been working for an album for 2 years with Conejo.
Oh, shit.
It's called The Reset. And it's being produced by the Black Eyed Peas producers and writers as well. And then we've been crafting this project for like almost going on 3 years.
Now, you
already.
guys got different sounds in there because I remember. Are you guys putting any of that kind of that stuff when I went to the studio over here with you guys?
No.
Oh,
you didn't
that
hear
shit, I'm loving that stuff, dude.
We had to elevate the sound. We had to like. I'm picky with my music, right? I'm like the Kanye West fanatic. Like I like production. So I was involved with him and Rick, the producer, and writers, and so we had to like. I felt like we broke Conejo's ego in there. We told him, no, not it. You got to go back in there. Oh no, not it. Too rough. Slow it down. Nah, too
Okay,
hard.
yeah.
Yo, talk to me about your wife. Talk to me about your dad. Talk to me about your son, your daughter. Nah, bro, not this one. This one, keep it mellow. So he learned a lot, and I feel like we broke him down and rebuilt him up
Nice.
as a team. And you know what? To see him like check his own ego and like, because Conejo was used to like, that's it. I rapped it. That's it. Nah,
Final.
bro. We had to record a lot of things over because he has his tone. Like, no, bro. Like, talk to them. Don't scream at the homies. Talk to them. Like, talk to them, and he like like this. I'm like,
Yeah,
nah,
no,
more.
we heard too behind the scenes, and that's like some stuff you can. I would love to see videos on that stuff.
Oh,
I
it's-
mean, it's
we-
already sound. I'm already picturing the visuals
Yeah.
on it.
And this one's gonna drop on a bigger label for sure. And then we've been like, we have a possibly big features. We have prayers on there. We have
Lots of prayers.
Lana Parrilla. She does the narration throughout the whole album. She's a Disney star. Millions of followers. And then we have B-Real as well.
All
And
right.
I was so impressed with B-Real because he pulled up to the studio with no entourage, just himself and his iPad, bro, and wrote the verse. We helped him do his hook. The homie wrote his hook,
Yeah.
and he was just like a team player.
Took it from there, huh?
Took it from there. We were there for like 4 hours, just talking it up.
That's right.
We had David Ayer in the studio with us while we filming this whole shit, and bro, we just been like working on this album for so long.
That's dope, man. So when's that dropping?
Dropping, we're looking at a possible May-ish.
Okay,
May-ish.
summertime. Bump that shit.
Summertime, yeah.
I'm down with that.
And we just want to elevate the sound to show the homies like, yo, elevate your sound. Like, it's not only about your gangster rap, bro. Elevate your sound.
Yeah.
Presentation matters.
Texas, what's good?
What's going on, Boo Boo?
What's
Shout out
up,
to
man?
Texas.
Brian.
Shout out to Texas. I was just out there at Galveston like last month.
I'm probably from South Texas, right down here by McAllen.
Oh shit.
What's going on, my man?
Hey, I have to agree with what Prime is saying, man. Chicano rap is dead.
Chicano rap is fucking dead.
Over.
Not only is it
And
dead,
I'ma tell
it's
you
been
why.
stomped around, and it's not happening
out the
anymore.
window.
And I'm gonna tell you
Out
why,
the
though.
window
And
with
I'ma tell you
Capone's
Oh,
jersey.
he's
why.
gonna tell you why.
Talk
Let's
to
hear
us,
it.
talk
Homeboy.
to
Let's
us.
hear it.
All right, Chicano rap is dead because you don't have any more Chicanos.
Oh,
Remember what a Chicano really is. Remember what a Chicano really is.
Oh shit! What's the Chicano?
A Chicano is a first generation born, a first American born
in the first generation to Mexican parents.
Actually, you're wrong.
Oh, see, now here we go with the whole
Actually,
Chicano.
you're wrong
Shit.
because
Here we go.
because I talked to a lot of scholars and people that have been
Scholars.
They say that Chicano is like a almost like if you're a political thing, like if you're politically driven to your people,
Right.
so that makes you
If
a
you go
Chicano.
against the grain.
If you go against the grain, but most of these fucking bum ass fools are not doing that. So why call them
Damn, this was
Chicanos?
just banging on them, homeboy.
Right? Like,
Yeah, but
because my kids are Mexican American.
They're
we
not.
don't use Chicano. In
Yeah,
my
like
house.
my kids are not fucking Chicanos. They're
They're just Mexican. I like
They're more American than Mexican, but
like for me, it's just like Mexican American. I like
Let's
the
keep it
Mexican
real.
American. I like both. Keep it there.
I
And look, like the
Yeah,
Italians, they don't have a
that's-
word for them. Like the Italian Americans, Japanese Americans, they don't have a fucking.
well, that's what I say. We're tribal as fuck. Homeboy.
That's what I'm like.
We're
Just
tribal
keep it
as
simple,
fuck.
bro. Let's
And
keep it what it
Chicano rap.
is.
and Chicano rap was an era, a
Yeah,
stilo.
it was a dope era too.
These
These young-
vatos, they're killing my shit, homeboy.
These youngsters don't have that stilo no more. They're on some different shit. And
Fool,
that's
we're bringing Chicano back, homeboy.
No, I
Don't
can't.
Don't call it a comeback,
You got the
fool.
first one right
Me-
here.
me
And
Boo Boo.
shout out to all the rappers still doing it, like Shadow, Little One. And, they're still
yeah,
rapping.
for sure. Legends
Diablo.
in that era.
They're all legends. They're all dope.
You know what I guess it would be like right now when,
Proper
when you
Dose,
guys mentioned
yeah.
that? It would be almost like, let's say, oldies. Oldies, it's not dead. People still listen to them. There's still an audience for them, but it's not like on a huge, you're not going to get the 10 Priests back. You're not going to get the Phonics back. You're not going to get it. You have people that do cover songs on them, but you're never going to get that.
Well,
peak.
I bumped Prince. He's dead.
Ah,
So just saying.
Hey, but let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. G Funk was an era too.
Yeah,
That's why
G-Funk was
it's
an
been-
era
yeah,
too.
it was an era too. That's right. That's
It
true.
was.
But people are still using those same.
And that's what
yeah,
keeps us
the
back.
same sound.
Same
They're
sound,
using
same
them.
loops, same. Yeah.
But if you look at music, it's all regurgitated. Eventually, Chicano rap and Booba's beard will be back. homeboy.
Yeah,
They'll
My
be back.
One
business
day.
here, homie. What are you talking about?
2023, it's coming back. Brought to you by Underground
Hey,
Hip Hop.
hey, thanks for the phone call, Texas.
Hey, good shit, Prime.
Thank
Good
you.
looking out, brother. I'll see you in Texas. Make sure you pull up in Texas.
There you go.
You have a
homeboy.
show in Texas. 3 shows.
That's it, homeboy. The Chicano rap community is coming after you, homeboy.
Hey,
Prime said it.
I'm here to shut them down too.
Hey, but isn't it kind of like is it an oxymoron when you say Chicano rap's dead and you manage one of the biggest Chicano rappers out there?
Well, the movement is dead. Look, I just feel like Conejo's is an MC.
Yeah, but he's still I call him. I still stick to it. People get upset at me. He is the king of Chicano rap. He's not the Godfather. Okay, the Godfather. People can argue and fight all day
And
long.
he definitely is the king because his peak is bigger than everybody
and it's
else.
still and it's still going.
Like, with all respect, I love King Luigi's music, but he's never gonna reach that peak of
But he's- but
being
King-
nationally
but
known.
King Logi's not Chicano rap.
But no, he's not. And also like not being known outside this
Like,
country.
okay,
Conejo's known in Sweden. Conejo's known.
who's Chicano rap, and some people got upset at me. They were saying he's not the King Toker from what's his name? Toker's,
Look, I'm from South Central. I never bumped Toker.
and then they'll say
Straight up.
Kid Franz
or Brown Side. I was bumping fucking Proper Dose.
Let's see what we go. Proper Dose is banging on me.
The-
But Proper Dose to me was
He was the cheat code because his voice,
Proper
his
Dose-
voice,
to
Frank
me,
V's
to me,
voice
Proper
was
Dose
not.
was not Chicano. It was just gangster rap,
Yeah,
homeboy.
you're
What
right.
Raza was doing it.
Frank V, his
Banging,
voice,
homeboy.
like
Fucking ghetto baseball.
yeah,
Woo.
yeah.
Caller, who's this? Talk to us.
I wanted to ask, do you think maybe Chicano rap sucks because most Chicano rappers are first generation and their vocabulary isn't advanced as say black folks who've been here for years?
That's the
It's a
first
hot take.
that's a first statement. I think that's a little bit of a first statement. But now that I think now you
But
still
what about Shadow though? Shadow had
Shadow had some.
He didn't have the voice was dope as hell. He didn't have like a Chicano sound to his voice, did he?
Well, they don't.
Just
But
look at the
lyrics,
words that Kendrick
the ly-
Lamar uses and J. Cole uses, and look at what these fools use. You know what I mean?
But
It
you're
sounds like
using,
A, B,
but
C,
you're,
1, 2, 3.
But you're comparing them to some of the greatest rappers out there. There's so many bad rappers that are even black that do the drill music. It's
Oh, yeah.
horrible. It's just people feel it.
This is true.
So
Yeah, you're right.
that's a
All
little
right,
bit
bro.
of everything.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, we gotta get a vote out there, man. It's Chicano rap dead.
It's
homeboy.
dead and it's been stomped out too
Hey,
by Prime right now.
As long as I'm bumping that shit, it ain't dead, homie.
Right.
As long as I'm bumping it, ain't
Prime
dead.
just said it right now.
Oh, yeah, Prime's going viral. Chicano rap's dead, homeboy.
Chicano rap's dead, and I'll stamp it out again if it's not.
Yeah, it's a rough one.
And shout out to also the OG Proper Dose and Ernie G. You know,
their
dope.
shit. Like I said, to me it was just gangster rap.
Look, when growing up, I didn't listen to Brown
Hard
Side.
time.
And I'm from South Central. I listened to Brown Side.
Yeah.
It didn't even cross my radar. I did listen to Proper Dose though,
But the thing is,
because
that,
Frank B, his flow and his voice.
yes,
It wasn't so like Mexican. What? It wasn't.
It wasn't at all.
He had like a deep voice.
Tony, what's happening?
It was good, Tony.
Chilling. Well, here at work, I'm supposed to be helping people out. I'm here watching this video.
That's what I'm talking about, homie. That's right, homie. Fuck that job, Tony. Watch American Cholo, homeboy.
Right. American Cholo's taking over.
What's up, Tony? Talk
Hey,
to us.
so since we're on the topic of Chicano rap, right? My girl loves that fool Capone, right?
There you go.
And the reason why she loves that fool is because
His jerseys.
that and like he makes music for high night.
Yeah,
you
he
know
makes
what I
love
mean?
Yeah,
songs.
he does.
I mean,
He does.
he makes love songs.
He definitely.
Right. So
Yeah.
you know, I feel like maybe not Chicano rap died, but we should go like kind of leaning that way because if you have the girls, the fool don't get whatever bump is. You know, his catalog is just love shit and this
You
and
got a
that. And
point.
a lot of these successful fools say that if you want radio play, you gotta make music for the females.
Yeah,
'Cause
he ain't lying.
the females are, you
No,
know
you're
what
right.
I mean? So,
Shout out to Little
you
Rob.
know, maybe if we go
Little
to that,
Rob.
because with Chicano, Little Rob, exactly.
Yeah.
With Chicano rap is like, these
And
fools are
regardless,
just all trying
I
to
know-
be the hardest.
I know Little Rob
No,
gets clown,
no,
but Little
trying to be
Rob, come on.
Nah,
Some
he
respect.
has fucking bangers. And,
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
all these other
Neighborhood
fools are just
music.
they're competing against each other on who's the hardest motherfucker. And
That's
it's
the
like,
problem.
Not, you know what I
Hey,
mean?
Tony, you know what the
That's
problem
not
is?
commercially.
I think the problem is this. I think low key, Prime used to be a rapper back in the days.
Ah.
He was a Chicano rapper, and it never
I
worked
wasn't
out for
accepted.
him. Yeah, he was not accepted, so now he hates Chicano rap.
And then shout out to Little Rob too, because Little Rob doesn't get his props. Because Summer Nights, come on, who has a bigger hit than that?
Every
Not only that, black people support Summer Night. They do have bump that.
Yeah,
in the hood, they were bumping Summer Night.
that's my summer special.
Yeah.
Instead of what's the name? Will Smith. I bump straight up.
Summertime.
I have Summer Night.
Summer Night
I
is-
put that
is-
shit on replay in the car,
that-
truck, and I'm bumping that shit.
And then they made it to MTV, and it made it to that. You know, so shout out to Little Rob as well.
So yeah, like if it wasn't too much like I said, everyone trying to be the hardest motherfucker and just
You're right.
get into the love part of it, because love is universal. Like motherfuckers all want to be the hardest, but that's
Nah,
what
you're
we
right.
feel like us macho motherfuckers.
Make
The
some
love is
homie.
like
There you
everyone
go.
can feel that shit, so
Okay,
that's what's gonna get.
so
And
then-
honestly, if we're gonna get far in
Yeah.
anything, we gotta give love anyway. You know what I mean?
So
That's
Tony,
Yeah,
what
you're
I'm
right.
I think Tony is saying that the gangster Chicano rap is dead, but the love,
Oh, yeah.
love Chicano rap
The
is still
love,
alive and
yeah.
strong.
Shout out to MC
in his
Magic.
house. Hey Tony, thank you, homie. Hey Tony, get back to work, motherfucker.
I'm there. Man, I close the motherfucker up. There's a line waiting for me.
Oh,
Catch you guys later.
later.
And also, like, let's give props to the essential, like, Chicano rap albums, like the Shady album, like the first Shadow album, the first Little Rob album, the first Psycho Realm album, the first Night Owl album. Those are just essential. Like, they created the movement. The first Frost album, we gotta give shout out to also the Shady album from Conejo, because to me Conejo was the only one that was like really on some gangster shit.
Caller, who's this? What's up, Miguel? Talk to us.
Shout out to Miguel. I'm Miguel as well.
Hey. Oh, hell yeah. This is Miguelito's Tattoos on Instagram.
Oh shit!
Hey, you gotta pay $5 for a shout out.
You gotta break bread,
This
homie.
was real quick, trying to slip it in there. What's up, Miguelito's Tattoos? Talk to us.
It sounds like you guys remember me.
I don't know, Holmes.
All right, hey, but check this out.
Are you a
I want to
super
know.
chat?
This is a group question. This is a group question right here, right?
Yes, shoot.
Okay, so let's talk about Chicano rap. I remember like 15 years ago when I heard Duente when he said Chicano rap was culture. So do you guys think that if Chicano rap is done, that would mean that
Ooh.
our culture is dead and
The
the
Chicano
Chicanos are no longer Chicanos, they're no Sabos?
It's evolving, I would say.
Ooh, that's a good one. In other words, Chicanoism. Is Chicanoism dying?
I could see that. Yeah. I do
Like
see
they're turning
that. No,
into
but you know what? It's only
Sabos.
dying in like big cities. But you go fucking Denver, you go to even New York, bro. Man, there's super Chicanos over there. Crazy with it.
What What do you think?
Milwaukee.
That's a great question, man.
Man, Chicano's
Wait, New
not gonna
York
die.
isn't that
Unless
Puerto
there's people that are
Rican?
gonna
Like more
die.
Puerto
Nah.
Ricans over there?
What?
Yeah, Boricuas are
Like
in New
me-
York, yes.
Oh, Mexicans are deep as fuck in Mexico.
In Mexico, yeah, they're very deep.
Fucking New York. In New York, bro, I was surprised they were deep as hell.
But they're not dressing with the.
They are actually are. They're really banged.
Peltons
They're
and-
really banged the fuck out. Over there, it's like they're going to the 90s, bro. Everybody that was pulling out, they were like wounded. Man,
Wounded.
They were
Hey, look,
wounded, yeah,
check
in
it
the
out.
90s.
They got their zipper.
Like we were in the park in Queens, right? And then we were like small little fucking barbecue. Next, you know, like 30, 40, 50 fools, and fools were like wounded and crazy. They're going through crazy wars over there.
Yeah.
Hey, Miguel, let me answer your question. I see what you're saying. I think it is having like if it was stocks going down, but from the car show that I went to this last Monday, it's growing. I mean, because there was so many people out there with the lowriders, with the gear, young people, old people. The only thing I hope that comes from it is it could keep growing, but the gang aspect of it fizzled down, because that was the problem with the Chicano thing is, yeah, you know, you got the flannel, the this, that, but that with that came also was the gang problem and the gang issue. And I think that's what a lot of people are starting to shy away from. And also you have all these young kids kind of getting influenced by the rap careers, and they don't want to dress in the 501 and all that
you're
stuff
right.
anymore.
And
But I don't
yeah,
know.
that's right. That's true. That's true too. Now these guys they want to get girls, bro. They want to get the top type.
So they want to wear the skinny jeans.
They want to wear more fashionable shit.
No chemical.
Yeah, nah. Oh yeah, like you know they want to be more fashionable.
Well, it also depends where you're from, because out here my homies ain't dressing like fucking the cuz. They're dressing like homies.
How old are your homies?
They say 14-year-old to 30-year-olds.
Damn, it's
They
really
don't-
stupid. Over there,
Dressing
no.
like the 90s again.
It's because South Central has a lot of influence. No
Yeah,
disrespect.
South Central, it is
with
ahead of the
African
curve.
Americans.
No, it is,
but
it
they
is.
also got a lot of influence for
Yeah.
African Americans because
Yeah, we're more
there-
stylish.
There is so many.
Hey, we the trucks. Come
There
on.
is so many.
The
Like,
trucks.
there is so many Mexican Chicanos over there, but they've embraced the brotherhood.
And also, we're very corrido as well. Like the corrido culture
Yes.
is a
That's
boom.
popping.
A boom
That's
in
popping.
South Central. That's where it
popping.
boomed.
Hey Miguel, Hey Miguel, hit me up on Instagram, man.
Let me get a comment on.
I was trying to give you a
Let me
free
get a comment
shirt,
on that
fool,
one.
but I ain't gonna give you nothing now. Go ahead.
Oh, gracias.
Go ahead. What's your comment?
All right, look. You know how you guys are saying it was a genre? So if it's a genre, I'm pretty sure a lot of Northerners and Southerners might get, not all of them, might get offended because they'll be like, wait, what the fuck? I put Chicano rap. Now you got multiculturals right here coming out.
No, that's this guy.
And not only that, but then when both of them drop out, then you gotta like, you a lot of them turning paisa too. You know, they're going pre-trial and they piecing up. So it's like, oh, I'm paisa now, and they don't really want to, but they still got the tattoos. So that's all I wanted to comment on. You know.
All right, Miguel. Hey, hit me up on IG. I love the question, and hit me up, and I got a shirt for you, homeboy. That was a great question.
All right, gracias.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Good.
All right. I know it's getting late, Prime. I don't want to keep you going forever. Because now you're going to start charging me.
Nah, I'm good. It's up to you.
and-
It's on you. It's on you.
Well, you're the one that's going to get all the hate, homeboy.
Nah, I'm good.
You got the new thumbnail.
Hey, make sure you guys follow me too and come hate on me.
You thought Capone's war on SPM was bad.
Yeah,
Wait till
this is
tomorrow,
all
fool.
right. Hey, hate mail.
Hey, make sure you at Prime God 87. Find me, DM me.
Say what they
all
want
the
about
hate.
Capone. Capone's a hustler.
Yeah, he's a hustler
He's
for
a
sure.
hustler,
For
homie.
sure.
He's
He's definitely a hustler.
So,
In costume for sure.
top 5 Chicano rappers. Your top 5.
You put Sick Jacket on there or no, right?
No, Sick Jacket is not Chicano rapper.
Okay. Top 5 in no order. No
Whatever
order.
you
okay,
think.
Conejo for sure.
Yes.
Shadow for sure.
Yes.
Little Rob for sure.
Yes.
Night Owl for sure.
You will put Frost in there or Toker?
Oh yeah. Well, I see.
And people get offended if you don't put one of them in there. You know that, right?
Well, I wasn't raised on either both of them.
Yeah, that was.
I'm younger. I'm younger
very
for
true.
sure.
That's
I
very
wasn't.
true.
I wasn't.
That's very true.
I can't put Frost because I can't even recite one of his songs.
You can't say this for the raza, fool. Come on.
Just go.
Now you're just
90,
even
91,
even Chris knows Frost.
Well, look, I'm younger, bro.
Hey, even Crispy, this is for the raza.
Look, I was born in '87, bro. I'm younger. So, I guess King Lil G.
I don't consider him Chicano rap though. There's no way.
He looks like one.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Right?
No, I mean
Oh
like
shit.
who else? Like, I guess Little One maybe.
A little one, yeah, for sure, little one.
Oh, you know what? My bad. Proper dose.
I don't consider him Chicano rap, believe it or not. I don't know why. I consider him gangster rap.
Feed me Jaina the record. Come on.
But that's the phrase.
I'm looking for a feed me.
But the flow and the rap, it was.
Tales from the West Side is
Yeah,
sick as
Tales from
hell.
the West. That was the best
Gosh,
one.
it's sick.
homie.
That is the best one.
That was the best one.
That is the best
homie.
one. That
No,
is the best one.
with that one, it was those guys would have been another one.
Or even skill wise, I want to put Diablo up there, bro. Diablo was sick as hell, bro. Diablo was sick as fuck.
All right. But this guy said Chicano rap is dead.
Do you believe it?
Oh, you want to put Capone in there? Like,
Oh, he's got to be. Well, let's say a top 10
Well,
list.
like,
Yeah,
you could put-
you can put it in the Capone. The people
well,
hate Capone.
but
though.
Capone is not, like, if you're gonna put, yeah,
Capone's Chicano rap.
yeah, I guess.
Sí,
Yeah.
No, ain't no guess. Capone's Chicano rap. Hombre, ese güey, olvídate,
Okay,
güey.
nah,
He's still wearing the
Hey,
dickies,
the jersey,
everything.
Well, yeah, he's a
The white
costume.
tee.
He's still got
Yeah.
the hyenas looking
Yeah.
for him.
I guess you could put him in there, but I guess for just that, for the impact, but not the quality of music. No,
What do
he doesn't have an essential album.
Well, but he's got some. No, but
Essential album,
But
though.
he has. I'll give him this. He has a long life that he's career.
Oh no,
is still
the
going,
impact he
hombre.
did for sure, but he
It's
doesn't have an essential
Because
album.
he's still going though, but he's still selling stuff out. He's still doing venues.
Yeah, but I look at it also like who has an essential album, a classic album.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I look at who's still selling out seats at a concert.
Well, the MC Magic then. Want to put MC Magic in there?
I don't know. I saw one, and I don't know how real. What I saw, Capone. He was at a place in like a car show. They had a big old line, and they had MC Magic, and there was somebody right there waiting for him. I was like,
Yeah, MC
They were-
Magic. He does the Chicano
No,
old
but
school.
also MC Magic is on bigger stages than Capone right now. He was on the To Live and Die in LA one.
he was, huh? He was. All right, and he's Chicano rap.
So I guess
Chicano rap's not dead yet.
It matters, I guess, where they play.
Exactly.
It matters.
No, because MC Magic's still hot.
MC
But
come on,
he,
he's hot,
he
yeah.
does a lot of stuff for
He
the
does a
music.
lot of
Yeah.
venues.
All right, man. So I really enjoyed this conversation, homie. It was a good one. I hope you get all the hate mail for the Hey St. Chicano rap.
Prime God 87, Prime God on Instagram, and also I want to say like we're launching a production company called Prime Films,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be focusing on content. So we're looking for business partners, and to pitch for shows, for also online content, produce online content, and just check it out. Prime Films Entertainment on YouTube.
All right. Where else can they find you?
Prime God 87, and also the PrimeSuspects.net for merch. And Bonnaroo.org, Conejo's brand, which I
Bonnaroo.org.
creative direct his. I creative direct his.
I'm always sure to be talking shit about that. It's like I came up with that because that fool would come into the house. Hey, fool, I'm all Bonnarooed up. And then one day I say, hey, shorty, look at this. Fool was like, the fuck? They stole my idea.
Yeah, it actually came from a term from the homie Jay.
Yeah, Bonnaroo.
From
homie.
prison
Look
for sure.
at Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Hey, Prime, I want to thank you so much for coming
right.
through, man. This was a great
Appreciate
conversation, homie. Boo Boo's Beer, thank you for coming.
Still
Happy,
walking.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's, guys.
And also one more thing,
Ready to shoot?
Conejo is the king.
Conejo is
Conejo is the king. When you're hanging next to Shia LaBeouf, John Bernthal, all these elites,
Yeah.
it's only kings are there.
There you go.
That's right.
The
That's
king of the
right.
dead era, Chicano rap.
Yeah. Honestly, Conejo killed Chicano rap with Mad at the World.
Oh, there you go, homeboy. All right, people. Appreciate you guys tapping in. We will see you next week. We got an interview, I believe, Thursday and Friday. I'm not sure right now, but we'll get it together. I'll post it up there. Appreciate you guys.
We should bring Underground Hip Hop next time.
But that guy looks fucking like he's mad at the world, fool. Look at that fucking. Hey, you gotta make sure to take a picture of that fucking guy. Man, is that? I'm down.
Oh, the Underground Hip Hop blog, because he's been giving a lot of homies and like Swifty Blue. He's giving a lot of homie shows like Swifty Blue and other artists.
Okay,
a lot
dope.
of shots. Doughboy. So he's been essential in getting also the culture. They're very cultural over there.
Oh, dope, man. I'm
Underground
feeling
Hip Hop.
it. I'm feeling Underground Hip Hop. Make sure to check them out. All right, people,
Blog,
you guys
yeah.
have a good one. Happy New Year. Let's get in and make sure to subscribe. Keep the channel growing, and let's get out of here, Chris.
See you next week.
There you go. I can't throw these. They're too expensive.
Yeah, for sure.